Not all workplaces are created equal. Some have HR departments, and some have teenagers staging funerals in the break room between caffeine pill meltdowns and pop star seductions. Meet the staff of Empire Records, a lovable band of retail misfits armed with questionable decision-making skills and practically zero adult supervision. They've got angst, they've got attitude, and they've got exactly one day to save their indie record shop from being swallowed up by a corporate hellscape. This is Empire Records, and we're about to damn the man on this episode of the Regular Guy Movie Show.
Damn the man.
Lights go down, let's hit play. Regular guys got something to say. The Regular Guy Movie Show, talking flicks. Here we go!
Welcome back to the Regular Guy Movie Show, where three grown-ass men revisit the movies that shaped our youth, warped our expectations of adulthood, and convinced us that every problem in life can be solved with magic brownies. I'm Seth, and joining me as always are my two favoriteest co-workers who absolutely should have been fired by 10 a.m., Justin and Brian.
Heck yeah, we should.
Gentlemen, are you ready to clock in for a shift full of emotional chaos, questionable fashion choices, and at least one attempted hostage negotiation?
I'm good to go. I got my brownies from Eddie earlier. I'm all set.
Nice, you're all giggles. Hey, I'm ready to spin it. Let's go.
All right.
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
Well, before Rex Manning struts in here demanding someone say no more, Mona Moore, let's talk about what we are drinking tonight. And we're kicking things off with a choice of Justin's. Tell us about beer number one.
Oh, beer number one, like I just talked about, the brownies from Eddie. This one is from Maplewood Brewing, and it's called Brownie Points. This is a brown ale with vanilla. Happy to report that it's also a 5.7%, which makes us all pretty happy.
Not bad.
This is one that you're not going to drink one and fall to the floor, so that's a good thing.
I'll have to drink two.
And I'm pleasantly surprised with the flavor.
Yeah,
it's not too sweet. The vanilla, I was kind of worried when I saw, brown ale with vanilla. I was like, man, like that could go one of two ways. It could be a disaster and it's too much vanilla, or it could be perfect. And this is pretty near perfect.
Yeah, I love brown ales. And really, whoever's brewing them can take them in so many different directions.
Right.
They're just a great canvas. And I like what Maplewood's done with this brown.
I do too.
You know, my favorite thing is you notice the vanilla, but you don't notice sweet.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's going to make my choice suck even harder.
Well, we'll get to that. But before we do, let's start things off by talking about our early impressions of Empire Records. Brian, when did you first watch this movie?
Yesterday.
Oh, man.
Okay, so I knew about the movie.
1995,
when this movie came out, I was, 19?
Okay.
I knew about it, but I was one of those kids that when everybody else got on the bus, I got off the bus.
Okay.
So I kind of purposely didn't watch it because I had friends who watched it and they were like, oh, you got to see this. And you tell me that and I'm not. So I never watched it until last night.
Okay.
You're such a non-joiner.
Kind of. For some things, but I'm such a joiner in other things. It's weird.
How about you, Justin? When did you watch this for the first time?
So I think I was about 14 when I saw this movie. And I think that kind of made me the prime target for this movie. So, Brian, I could see at 19, you'd be like, nah, it's fine.
Right.
Like, if you didn't just see it, you'd be like, really not interested. But at 14, this shit was cool. And I wanted every piece of this.
Was this your anthem?
I wouldn't say it was my anthem, but man, did I sure love this movie. Like,
All right.
This was a hard rewatch for me because I was terrified that it was going to be just awful.
I must have been a little bit older than 16 when I watched this for the first time, because it was actually at my first high school job that some of my coworkers were talking to me about Empire Records. Oh, you got to see Empire Records. You got to see Empire Records. So whenever I got a chance, I rented it, watched it, fell in love with it. And man, between owning the DVD and watching it on whenever it was on cable, I don't even know how many times I've watched this movie. It's
Right.
definitely was omnipresent throughout my late teens, early 20-somethings.
Okay, so let me ask you guys.
Huh?
I saw this movie yesterday. I saw it once.
Sure.
The more you watch it, do you pick up on more stuff?
I will say when I was young, no. I would
Right.
just watch it on face value, never read anything more into it. Yeah, there were parts I loved. Like there were one-liners here and there that I liked. There were certainly parts that the soundtrack definitely.
Oh, soundtrack's killer.
It's
Yeah,
great.
soundtrack's great.
But I never took the time to actually look between the lines. And that was probably a good thing.
I'll say I don't think there's that much depth to this movie.
Mhm.
Like what you saw is what you saw, and that's what it is.
That's kind of how I felt watching it. I wanted to read deeper into it. I wanted to dissect and get into this, that, and the other, but there really wasn't much there to do
No,
that.
because I think
No.
even at its peak, this movie is not about a plot. It's about a vibe.
Yeah, I agree.
It is a vibe.
And when you're in that vibe, oh man, this movie is damn near life. But once you're out of that vibe, it's like, man,
yeah, for sure,
I-
100%.
I do have to say, watching this movie for the first time, it was so quintessential 90s.
Oh my gosh.
It took me back to I felt nostalgic watching it,
Mm-hmm.
even for the first time, because it reminded me of that time in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it really grabs a hold of that era.
It hit hard
Mm-hmm.
in the 90s, yeah.
well, the plot might be thin, but Brian, why don't you tell me what's there?
Empire Records came out in 1995, and it was rated PG-13. In the spring of 1995, Empire Records stood quietly at the corner of adolescence and uncertainty. For the young people who worked there, it was more than a job. It was a refuge, a place where music and friendship created a fragile sanctuary from the pressures of the world outside. Lucas, daring and idealistic, gambles to save the store, setting off a day of personal crisis and quiet revelations. Corey, Gina, Deborah, and the rest of the staff navigate heartbreak, ambition, and the chaos of growing up, all under the watchful eye of Joe, the store's weary but devoted manager. As the day ends, a rooftop concert becomes both an act of defiance and a moment of hope. A reminder that sometimes saving a record store is really about discovering who you are and what it means to belong.
Oh,
You know, I find that every time
you
Like,
add more depth
I will
than ever exists in the movies.
absolutely, and I say this all the time. Your description of the movie is better than the movie itself.
I have such a good time writing these, and I try to set the stage for, a movie that's 20 feet deep, when actually the movie is just a puddle.
Right.
And how did this movie do in the box office?
Empire Records was a box office disappointment.
I could see that.
The budget for this movie was $10 million. The domestic gross was $303,000.
Ouch.
Damn.
It opened to very poor numbers, and it was quickly pulled from many theaters. The film failed to find an audience in theaters, but it really went on to gain a strong cult following through home video and rentals and that beloved soundtrack.
The soundtrack was great, but could you maybe like this movie was real white.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Mhm.
There, like I went into this like open-minded, thinking like, okay, let's see if this holds up. Everyone in the cast is white.
Yes.
Everyone in the crowd, they're save
I
the
think I s-
Empire.
I think I saw one
Concert.
woman of color in this movie.
Did you? Because I couldn't
Mhm.
find one.
She was listening to a record in a scene that was moving throughout the store.
There
Oh,
was,
so it was quick.
a delivery woman of color
There
walking
was?
through.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
saw an Asian woman at one point. But otherwise, Delaware, be so white.
Mhm. So, why this movie flopped? The studio didn't know how to sell it. Was it a teen comedy? Was it a coming-of-age drama? Or was it like a music movie? The trailers and the posters really failed to convey what this movie was.
Well, the studio basically punted it. Like, 2 weeks after it came out.
Mhm.
They're like, all right, it's a flop. We're done. Moving on.
The
Next
release
scene.
the timing of the release was terrible. It opened up against bigger and more mainstream films. The movie's one-day ensemble story format and offbeat humor did not fit neatly into the usual teen movie mold.
Right.
Bullshit. That is bullshit.
Really?
The day in the life story is a staple of teen movies. Breakfast Club, Can't Hardly Wait. There have been so many successful, beloved movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So that's bullshit.
But they'd already had their run, Seth.
Oh, there were more to come.
Oh, well.
I could go back to who can relate to this movie other than white teenagers.
Basically, you had to be a slacker white teen in your late teens to early 20s.
And dude, slacker white teens have cash to go see a movie?
Well, we saw a lot of movies back then.
But who's drawing the interest? You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't relate to anyone other than slacker white teens
And
with money.
And do they? Yeah. And how many of those are going to the movie theater to spend
Exactly.
$303,000 worth, I guess.
I guess that's about it.
$300,000 worth, yeah.
Well, how is, outside of the money, how was Empire Records received?
Oh, not great. So Rotten Tomatoes has a score of 35% based on 37 reviews from critics. So that's just the critic side. But the popcorn meter has a rating of 83% based on over 100,000 viewer ratings. But if you kind of take the two, the 35, 83, and kind of average those out around the 50% mark, I think that's probably right about where it lies.
You know, and there's but as far as the fans go, the people who love this movie and elevate it to cult status, I mean, there were reasons why.
Sure.
We touched on the soundtrack.
Soundtrack is great.
Is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You had an ensemble cast, including several people that that went on to pretty big things.
Sure.
But in this movie, none of them were big stars yet.
Not yet, but
Yeah.
there were several who were just about to launch.
Sure.
You know, and I think that there's just so many iconic moments and lines that just kind of stuck in people's brains and kind of made the memories a little foggy about whether this movie was really good or not.
Okay, I could see that.
But yeah, I don't know. Beyond that, it's really, it is a bunch of white kids, but it's also just pretty white kids with problems.
Yeah. Oh, white kid problems.
Yeah.
Who can relate to that other than just white kids with problems?
That is a lot of people, though.
Watching this, I couldn't help but think that this was the mid-90s version of High School Musical.
I didn't see High School Musical.
See,
can't
to
relate.
me, this was the 90s version of The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You had archetypal characters
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they sure did.
in a day in the life going through massive transformations, whether they're earned or not, and somehow coming through as different people in the end of that day.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Yeah, I can see that parallel where everybody thinks their problems are just so massive.
Did you ever hear like the fan theory where like the crazy lady that's in there, the crazy girl?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name. The one that
Ali
like,
Sheedy
Yeah,
is the
Yeah,
actress.
Ali Sheedy.
yeah. That it was just her in the Saturday.
Everyone else was in.
and that was all in her mind.
That would actually make a lot more sense.
That makes the movie more enjoyable to me, to think that this whole thing was just something she created, and I thought that was kind of neat.
Huh.
That's a better storyline
some
than the
of that-
actual storyline.
Let's
is.
apply that same logic to Empire Records.
Ooh.
Who was this whole day? Whose mind did this day live in?
Okay. I could see this being a Lucas thing.
Yeah, I think it almost has to be because he actually breaks the fourth wall at a couple times. But you know what? So does Mark.
I can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah,
because
we'll
I
get to
hated it
that.
so much.
All right. Before we do that, though, let's talk real quick about the filmmakers of Empire Records. We have the writer was Carol Heikkinen, who apparently based Empire Records heavily on her own experiences working in an independent record store as a teenager.
Okay.
And the story that drives a lot of the movie, Lucas stealing $9,000, was actually a story she had heard from a different friend of a friend of a friend of something that had happened. And so she built the movie around that.
Okay. That makes sense.
The final version we get on screen is not the original version she wrote. She didn't have the whole damn the man. There wasn't the anti-corporate bent to it. There wasn't Corey hooking up with an aging pop star. There wasn't any of that. It was really just about the record store and this kid stealing money and then basically sat on the couch all day and then had to figure out a plan to make the money back.
I probably would have liked that version better.
Possibly.
Like somebody came in and tinkered and probably made it way more than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Well, and I heard this movie was even more than that. I heard that there was a lot left on the cutting room floor.
They shot 40 minutes of additional footage, which included 3 more characters, one of whom, rumor has it, was played by Tobey Maguire.
Interesting.
No kidding.
Yeah. That were cut. And there are evidences of the cut in what we get.
Yeah,
but no one really knows what was in those 40 minutes for sure.
Sure.
Okay.
And because of those cuts and all the editing, it was choppy and a bit chaotic.
Well, the movie was directed by Alan Moyle. He's a Canadian filmmaker with a lifelong fascination of youth culture, underground communities, and music-driven storytelling.
Did you say Moyle?
Moyle. Moyle. Moyle.
Do you know if Moyle was in charge of the music selection?
That I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know what a Moyle is?
I don't know what a Moyle is.
It's a guy that does circumcisions, right?
Yeah. It's a guy who circumcises young men.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well,
and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Moyle's other work include Pump Up the Volume from 1990, which starred Christian Slater, and Times Square from 1980, which was a punk rock runaway girl cult classic.
I can't.
I wonder if
I've
this is
seen either.
Moyle's final cut.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm moving on. I got a ton of these.
You keep them coming. you
I'm,
just keep them coming.
I'm done.
why don't we talk? Exchange gears here, then. Let's talk about who was in this movie. Who you got, Justin?
All right. First up on my list is Joe Reeves, played by Anthony LaPaglia.
I don't care if Burko sticks an M80 up his butt and lights it. In fact, I hope he sticks one up mine. It might be an improvement.
Joe's had a rough day.
Yeah.
So Joe's the manager of the independent record store who feels responsible for the chaotic staff and the looming corporate takeover.
Joe's not just the boss. He's basically a father of 12.
He
Yeah.
is.
That's
for
he's
sure.
he's the father figure of the bunch.
And possibly an actual father to one of them.
Possibly.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But I mean, he's constantly juggling crises. He's trying to manage moods and expectations in a lot of people who are going through some various levels of craziness.
Yeah.
Trying to give love advice while also trying to track down his missing $9,000. I mean, he's got a rough day.
Yeah, but he handled it with so much grace.
He did.
I mean, to a point.
Yeah, but I thought he was just kind of smooth.
I mean, every once in a while you got to beat a teenager. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
no, he can't be a
not a
teenager
teenager.
because he did go gamble.
Yeah.
But I did think that Anthony LaPaglia was the best actor in this movie.
Yeah.
100% of the time.
Did you know he's Australian?
I did not.
Yeah.
He played that off very well.
Yeah, he didn't talk funny.
Apparently,
You got a funny sounding
I
mouth.
think it's called acting.
Yeah,
But yeah.
right.
Other things you might know him for, though, he was in Without a Trace, as well as So I Married an Axe Murderer.
I remember that one.
And he won a Tony Award for A View from the Bridge. I know you've seen that.
No.
No. Okay.
No. Mm-mm.
I was mistaken.
Sorry.
Who else we got?
All right, next up I have Lucas, played by Rory Cochrane.
I wonder if I'll be held responsible for this.
You will, Lucas. You will. You'll get punched right in the face for it. Lucas is a slacker employee who tries to save the store by gambling the day's receipts in Atlantic City and spirals into his own weird existential crisis.
There's a point in this movie where I think it's AJ says to Lucas, "You were a normal person yesterday.
Uh-huh.
What's with you today?" We don't see what he was like before. All we get is the Zen Yoda wannabe Mr. Miyagi character that's
Right.
in this movie.
The only bit we got was before all the shenanigans,
Mm-hmm.
he was in Joe's office at night wearing sunglasses and all his leather. And he was repeating, count it twice, mark it down twice. Like he was just repeating the closing procedure for the money, wearing sunglasses at night indoors. That's all we got from him.
Yeah.
So what's with you today? Yesterday you were normal. What's with you today? And he says, what's with today? So yeah, like we never, like he did make that change into like this weird Zen kind of thing, but we never even got to know who, I almost called him Rory, but who Lucas was before the Zen change.
Yeah.
But by the end of the movie, I kind of felt like he took a turn out of it, back to normalcy.
Yeah.
But he also cared about the store.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like, I mean, he really did.
His
Like,
intentions were good.
he tried to stop the shoplifter. You know, like he cares about the place that he works.
And the people that he works with.
And I think that intention was there whenever he gambled the money away, but he just did it in the wrong fucking way.
I thought he was a weird character.
He was.
Probably his most notable other role, he played a Slater in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also was in Argo, Black Mass, and CSI Miami.
I remember from CSI Miami. And also Days Confused. Saw that a number of times for sure. Yeah, he was a familiar face for me.
All right, who do we got next?
Next up, I have Gina, played by Renee Zellweger.
Welcome to Music Town. My service show?
You may. So Gina's the spirited, rebellious clerk who pushes boundaries and helps rally the team to save the store.
By hiking her skirt up.
And she's an awful actress.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think they really gave Gina much depth.
No.
And really, they showed her as a confident, sexually liberated character.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the only depth we got beyond that, apparently, is that her mom sucked and that she wanted to be in a band.
Yeah.
But I don't know if either one of those really add much.
I feel like you could have pulled almost anybody off the street to play this character and they'd have done just as well.
Yeah.
But she also got, like, that was who she was slated to be. And she was like, she was proud of it. But she got real pissed off and somebody told her that's who she was, you know? I don't know. Like, Renee Zellweger is in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why.
I see where you're going with that. And I don't want to be too harsh, but in all the things I've seen her in, you know, Jerry Maguire, Bridget Jones's Diary, she's not great.
She's not.
No.
She's not a great actress.
I have to agree with you.
Okay, well, let's move on.
All right, next up I have Corey Mason, played by Liv Tyler.
I'm bringing Rex's lunch!
Damn, I wasn't expecting that sounder. Corey's the ambitious Harvard-bound cashier with a crush on a fading pop star, Rex Manning, and hopes to break out of her small-town shell.
She's a cutie patootie. I've always thought so.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I didn't care for the character, though.
She was okay.
Yeah.
I think this movie is full of this, and I'll get into it a whole lot later. But for a pill popper,
Uh-huh.
like it just didn't match with what her style was.
But even beyond that, this movie has an issue of introduce character, introduce a massive life issue they have of the character, but quickly gloss over it back to the sake for the movie.
Exactly. Yeah. And like none of it came into like let's share with the entire crowd, like the whole group, of this awful thing that you have this addiction for, but it never interferes with your day to day. Like there's no sign of addiction up until that point. Like nobody knows. Like
It's
if you're
almost,
addicted,
it's almost reinforcing the use of.
right. Like she's totally fine. You're just a jealous bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah,
Like,
you know, she's achieved all this because she's on speed, and she just snapped and stabbed a cardboard stand-up with a pair of scissors in front of all the customers in the store. But it's okay. It's okay. She's over it now. Moving on.
I just feel like each character was a different category of teen angst.
Oh yeah.
I don't disagree
or a
with
different
that.
category of teen drama.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all put together under one roof.
It was just a question of whether or not they had a medicinal or psychosis attached to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in all cases, whether they had some form of additional comorbidity going on, they just all wrapped it up in the same umbrella at the end of the day and said, oh, we're happy now.
Yep.
Did you say comorbidity?
Comorbidity.
Yeah, comorbidity.
Damn. That's a $10 word.
I mean,
I like that.
that's how I roll.
Comorbidity. Comorbidity.
All right, who else we got?
All right. Next up is AJ, played by Johnny Whitworth.
I don't feel that I need to explain my art to you, Warren.
You should never have to explain your art, AJ. He's a sarcastic records clerk who falls for Corey and helps navigate the store's internal drama.
To me, he was like the most normal until he started gluing quarters to the floor.
So you're basically saying within 10 minutes, his normalcy wore off.
Super quick. Yeah.
I think he was a petulant bitch.
Okay. I agree with you. I do.
And I think this character was probably initially conceived and written to be that kind of sulking, sombering Jared Leto type character from My So-Called Life, that kind of brooding guy that's attractive, but at the same time has some darkness. But he is just a petulant piece of shit.
He is, yeah. And I have so much proof to back that up throughout this.
Right. As the movie wore on, he got more annoying.
He did. You have no right. That was my, me yelling at the screen today. You have no right to do this. Yeah, I get it.
Well, who else we got?
All right, next up on my list is Deborah, played by Robin Tooney.
I talked to God, and she says, yo, what's up? And she wants you to lose the gun.
God does want you to lose the gun, Warren. Deborah's a teenage clerk battling her own identity issues and rebellious impulses.
She had some angst.
She definitely fit that trope. This movie was just so full of teen 90s stereotypes.
But, yeah, and the problem, I think Deborah was probably one of the stronger characters.
I agree.
She actually was probably one of the few people who seemed to be doing their job throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was betrayal of the character by her, throughout, because she comes in a very angsty, vulnerable place, and you see smiles cracking left and damn right. And there are moments of joy left and right.
Moments of compassion.
And all these different things and that make her a warm character until you actually start to think about, wait a minute, where did she start this movie?
She started this movie in the bathroom cutting her hair off.
Yeah, in a very depressed state.
And telling everybody she cut her wrist.
Yeah, and nothing really, there's no clear understanding of how she went from here to there. We just expected to believe that was the ride she took.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think she was acted very well.
Yeah, she was good.
I think the character was one of the better, but I think there was slackerness in the writing department.
I think that's across the board.
Yeah, well, that's true.
But it's going to be a common theme.
But this one particularly bothers me because of how dark they presented the character and the fact they are dealing with a character who is dealing with issues of life and death.
And how little emphasis they put on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Other things you may have seen her in. Shortly after this movie, she starred in the Craft.
Oh, I do remember that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Movie I really enjoyed in 1999. She starred in End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And she's also known for the TV shows Prison Break and The Mentalist.
Can't say I've seen either of those.
Okay.
But cool. Very nice.
Who else we got?
Robin Tooney. Next up, I have Mark, played by Ethan Embry.
But we mustn't. Well, no, not today. We can't. Not on Rex Manning Day.
Mark is the headbanging employee who serves as the store's soundtrack-obsessed existential voice, and for me personally, a character that I think you could get rid of completely.
Really?
I do not like Mark.
I thought he was annoying.
I think he's
annoying.
I like Mark. I think he's a human golden retriever with a skateboard.
I get that.
I could see that. Yeah. But he didn't serve much of a purpose.
He was a caricature.
They all are caricatures.
I know they are, but he was above and beyond. Like, nobody acts like that. I've never met a person. I've met stoners. You know, I've met stoners. None of them act the way he does. He was like just way over the top, and he was ridiculous and annoying the entire movie.
My biggest issue with Mark wasn't necessarily Mark himself. It's that his musical tastes, everyone seemed to act like they were so violent and aggressive.
Right.
Man, no, they weren't.
They were not.
They were not.
He had good taste in music. I'll give him that.
Yeah. And an affection for magic brownies.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what the beer came from.
You may have also seen him in Can't Hardly Wait, as well as That Thing You Do.
He was in That Thing You Do?
Yeah. He was the bass player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing he did.
He did that thing. And who else?
All right, last on my list here is Rex Manning, played by Maxwell Caulfield.
What, no applause?
I wish that every time I had sex, somebody would give me an applause. I think that'd be cool. We'll get into that later. Rex Manning's a washed-up 80s pop star who visits the store for a publicity stunt that becomes unexpectedly pivotal. Drama.
He was a scuzzwad.
He was a scuzzwad, but I have to say the actor who portrayed the scuzzwad did it really well.
He did. He absolutely nailed it.
You know, you had mentioned the actor who portrayed Joe being
Anthony
a good actor.
LaPaglia.
I thought the actor who portrayed Rex Manning played Rex Manning very well.
Yeah, I think so too. And there was some funny stuff that he did.
So is it coincidence that the two best actors that I saw on the screen were not teens?
Oh, they were grown-ass adults?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
That's
right.
not a coincidence at all. Yeah. No,
Both with decades of work. I mean, Maxwell Caulfield was in Grease 2.
He was in Grease too. Wasn't he also in Empire of the Sun?
I know he was in the TV series The Colbys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Well, now you have.
Yeah.
I've never heard of any of those.
Missed it.
But no, what I love about it is that he played it intentionally self-aware and campy.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
I'm going to make this character an over-the-top pompous douche.
Yeah.
And he did it very well.
But there was a little bit of depth when he was at the signing table and all these older women would come up, or
there were moments.
Or this girl would come up and be like,
Little
"Oh,
dings.
my mom loves you." And every time that happened, it hurt his heart a little bit.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, it got underneath that facade.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, he played the character who knew that he was a washed-up pop star. Even though he just dropped a new album
He did.
that everybody
Say
hated.
No more, no more.
Right?
Lips are for kissing, baby.
So say no more.
Ooh, snap.
Do you have that? Do you have that album?
Oh,
Because you certainly seem to know it.
I watched the movie
Both
like
of you.
1,000 times.
Yeah. You guys listening to Rex Manning in the car on your road trips?
I love Rex Manning. I have so many of his CDs.
All right. Well, before we jump into the nitty gritty of this movie, why don't we take a moment and talk about our second beverage of the evening? Brian,
Yes, sir.
this was your choice.
This was... Yeah, I've been known, for those who are listening new, for poor choices. and this is right along with that theme. This is Margaritaville Tropical Punch. It's a mango peach paradise tropical punch. I chose Margaritaville because of Jimmy Buffett, and this movie's about a record store. So I'm sure they have some Jimmy Buffett records in their store.
I imagine they do.
Uh-huh.
This
This is awfully peachy.
this tastes like I'm gonna throw up tomorrow morning.
Yeah. This is a dangerous drink because it doesn't taste bad.
No.
Honestly, it reminds me of Vest's Orange Whistle.
Oh, okay. It goes down quick. It can get you in
easy.
trouble.
But yeah, I if I drank a few of these, yes, I would be puking because I think this would not sit well.
you'd be puking with cavities.
Yeah.
So this is also ties in because this is probably a drink that the teenage ladies from the movie would like to drink.
I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see
It's
it.
a little hooch-like.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for us three burly bearded men to be drinking this little teeny bopper alcoholic soda. Yeah.
It's like we should have a Zima.
Oh, if only they still had it.
I should bring that back.
You know, if you drink it,
Put a few
if you
Skittles
drink,
in there.
if you drink
Maybe
it,
drop in a Jolly Rancher.
So I prefer my alcoholic beverages to not have to add candy to, but that's fine.
What on that topic? What were some of the earliest drinks that you drank when you started drinking?
Ooh, that would be Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had my share.
Yeah.
For me, it was sour apple pucker mixed with Sprite.
Okay.
Ooh.
I've had my time with the sour apple
Yeah,
pucker.
and a story my wife loves reminding me of. One night I got drunk entirely on blue curacao.
Oh, dang.
Straight.
No kidding.
Just drinking out of a cup.
You know how much of that you'd have to drink? Holy cow.
It was early in my drinking days.
The first time I ever drank was the Beast.
The Beast.
The Beast, Milwaukee's best.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But my go-to when I started drinking routinely was probably Dr. Pepper and Southern Comfort,
Oh, God.
which
the
is why to
SoCo.
this day I abhor the smell of SoCo.
I can't do a SoCo.
No.
No.
I there was one night I remember me and a few buddies, we drank a lot of SoCo and we ended up having a dart fight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I could see that with SoCo.
Yep.
Yeah.
If by any chance that Larry, and you know who you are if you're listening, the day that you had to bring me home and put me into my bed, you'll understand why I can't drink the SoCo.
The last time I tasted SoCo was when it came back up.
Oh, yes. And I've never drank it since.
Right.
Exactly.
This show not sponsored by SoCo.
And nor do we want to be.
Right.
Well, what do you say we get back to talking about the movie? We kick things off where Lucas has been entrusted by Joe to close the store.
Big responsibility, Lucas.
Yes, but Joe's rules are extremely simple. Count money twice, keep my hands off of his beer, cigars, and drumsticks.
My. How will you remember it all? Good luck. Don't screw it up.
A responsibility like this requires the obedience of a saint.
Can we talk about this breaking the fourth wall thing?
Yeah.
Because this threw me off from the get-go. He does this. He talks about, it requires the patience or the obedience of a saint.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking to us.
Yes.
Right? And then it's like right after that, he does it again.
Mm-hmm.
And is this movie a fourth wall breaking movie? Because
I didn't really get that tone through the whole movie.
I didn't either, and I thought that
Through most of it, no, but Lucas had multiple points.
He did.
Two, even just here, where he's talking about the patience of a saint, and then he talks about the time for hesitation is through.
right,
And
yeah,
then when he goes to Atlantic City,
the old Doors reference.
will I be responsible for this? And then at the end of the movie, he talks about how it's perfect.
right?
So yeah, he's definitely talking to us.
And he's the only character in the movie
Now,
who does. Isn't he?
Mark, with this whole soliloquy about not on Rex Manning Day,
right,
I feel like that's talking to us too.
right.
Or it could just been Mark talking to himself. Who knows? But
It was one of those things that didn't make much sense to me, like because it was Lucas did it 2 times immediately, and I was like, okay, if you're gonna break the fourth wall, that's fine,
Mhm.
yeah, a little Zach Morris like, but sure, whatever.
but do it throughout the film,
Mhm.
like a lot, or maybe every character does it, because then all of a sudden Mark did it, and it's like, where are you going with this?
I kind of feel like that's something that they could have put throughout, but they didn't.
Or not do at all.
Yeah, either one would have worked.
Like I would have actually preferred him not
Right.
to do it whatsoever. have that internal dialogue. I get it, you know. But like to break the fourth wall, look at us directly in the eyes and say these things. Like, okay, we're setting up for, it's almost like Lucas was supposed to do this throughout and then it just stopped.
Yeah, because what happens here after he counts the money, does all the things, he discovers the plans for Music Town and immediately hatches a plan in his brain of how to move things forward.
Right, because
doesn't tell us what the plans are, but he has a plan.
Empire Records, the standalone record shop, was going to sell out to the conglomerate Music Town. Yeah. So yeah, they were going to sell out.
Yep. And so to prevent this, Lucas has a plan, and he takes the $9,000 end of day receipt and goes to Atlantic City.
Yeah, on his motorcycle.
Now, he gets there, and he initially does well. He actually doubles the money on his first bet at the craps table.
Right before then, I had a problem when he pulled up to the casino.
They just pulled up, stopped. And
he pulled up, and he stopped right in front of the casino, Uncle Buck style at the school. And he left the key in the motorcycle.
Oh, no. Somebody's stealing that motorcycle.
Yeah, I expected him to come back out and not only lose the money, but also lose his motorcycle.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably would have.
And the foreshadowing of him losing that money was way super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
No, for sure.
But he does well on the first roll of the crap table.
The first roll.
Doubles his money. But then, he decides he wants to double down.
That dice coming out.
That's an $18,000 bet. You sure you know what you're doing, kid?
I know this, that if I win this roll, I will save the place that I work from being sold and the jobs of my friends that work there, thus striking a blow at all that is evil and making this world a better place to live in.
Huh?
What? And I'll buy you guys a drink.
Hey.
Hey.
No more bets, please.
All right.
I hope that drink's not a Margaritaville tropical punch, because it's becoming less and less palpable as we go.
I'll tell you what.
You're almost done with yours already.
I'm trying to get over with.
You drank that very quickly.
I have to, because I cannot savor and sip this one.
Mm-hmm.
So in this moment, while Lucas is like, he's high roller, and he's doubling down. The lady who's clinging to him at this point, she says a line that I need some understanding on here. She said, and I actually rewound this to make sure.
You're sex.
You are sex. What does that mean?
Just means you're
He's
hot.
He's hot and provocative and mysterious. And,
You are sex.
Yeah.
You're exciting.
Has anybody ever told you are sex?
Not lately.
I'm going to go with never for me.
Really?
I've never heard someone say you are sex.
Yeah.
We just don't hang around the right people.
Yeah, maybe not.
I could see sexy, but you're
sex.
You're sex.
Sex.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's an interesting line.
Yeah.
Okay.
But shocker, it doesn't go well.
Snake eyes.
Yep. And so he busts, loses all the money.
Craps out.
Yep. And wonders whether he'll be held responsible.
That's where he broke the fourth wall again.
Yes.
How could he not be responsible? I thought that was dumb.
I wonder if I'll be held responsible for
Of
that.
Yeah,
course
no
you
shit,
will.
Sherlock. You absolutely will. Back at Empire Records, the following morning, we get to meet some of the employees. AJ and Mark show up, and they find Lucas sitting outside in the alley on his motorcycle.
Head down.
Yep. For some reason. And, they find out that he went to Atlantic City, and as he rides off his motorcycle, AJ somehow, because apparently he's a genius, puts two and two together to realize that Lucas must have taken all the money from the store and went and gambled and lost it in Atlantic City.
Sure.
Big jumps in logic that somehow just click.
Mm-hmm.
Joe shows up dressed up for Rex Manning Day. And as soon as they get in the store, the bank as well as the owner, Mitchell, are calling to find out where the missing overnight deposit is.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a point in this when the way you have to answer the phone at Empire Records is Empire Records open till midnight. How can I help you? Why would a record store be open till midnight?
In Delaware.
Are they? They're in Delaware for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
This is Delaware.
Delaware.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But why would a record store be open till midnight?
I don't know. Is it like a Friday or Saturday night? Is it maybe that's their thing?
I think it's every night.
Every
It's
night?
like, but like, who is going to the record store at midnight? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy.
Drove downtown in the rain. 9:30 on a Tuesday night. Yeah, I don't know.
Empire Records at midnight, and they were still open, and it was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't remember
I
that
doubt they're
song
doing-
on the soundtrack.
It's not. It's not.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why they'd be open at midnight other than just that it's cool. It's a cool time to say.
We stay open late. And
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Um,
Anyway,
yeah. So then we get to meet Corey, who's being picked up by Gina. Corey's real excited because it's Rex Manning Day and she's going to have a chance to meet and lose her virginity to her teen idol.
That was fairly forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Gina is very supportive of the idea.
Yeah, because she's a slut.
yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to mince words.
I mean,
Right.
I wouldn't use the word myself, but she's definitely experienced.
What's your take on convertible trucks?
I think they're weird.
I fucking hate
Especially-
convertible trucks so
Especially
much.
in Delaware.
Well, okay.
You can have the top down for what, 40 days a year?
That's about
Beyond
it.
that, no one puts the tops up on their convertibles. Joe pulls up in front of the store in a convertible, doesn't put his top up.
No.
Later, Lucas is in someone's convertible using to stop Warren, the shoplifter. No one put the top down. I don't own a convertible, but I've rented a convertible a few times while traveling just for shits and gigs. We go where we're going, we put the top up so we can lock the car.
I mean, is the weather really, really nice in Delaware all the time?
I mean, it seems like it's sweater weather because
He's wearing a sweater turtleneck.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
Lots of weird things going on in the beginning of this
Interesting
movie.
choices, but
But it's 90s cool.
It is 90s.
It's
cool.
90s teen cool.
Hell yeah.
And I think that's all this movie was going for.
yeah, just the vibes. Again,
Yeah.
just vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the store, AJ establishes beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is either a moron or completely tone deaf. Because even though he knows Joe is searching all over the store for a missing $9,000
Mm-hmm.
that one of his trusted employees clearly stole, AJ thinks it's a good time to talk to Joe about how he has a crush on Corey.
Today is the day that I'm gonna tell Corey how I feel about her.
Uh-huh.
No, I know what you're thinking, but I really am. I mean, I've been working here off and on for 5 years, man, so I've got to tell her how I feel, you know? I got to tell her that I
Love her.
yeah. Now, how do I do that?
You say I love you.
Can we talk about the math real quick here?
Uh-huh.
I assume Delaware has the same labor laws as we would have in Illinois,
Sure.
which means you can't really start working in a place like that till you're 16.
Sure.
He's been working there off and on for 5 years. How old would that make him? 21, right?
21, yeah.
Corey, we know, just is going to go to Harvard, and this is April, so she hasn't graduated yet.
Uh-huh.
So she would be 18 at most.
Right.
Would a 21-year-old at this point in their life really be in love with an 18-year-old?
No.
And if so, what does that say about the 21-year-old?
He's a creeper.
Yeah. That's my thought.
I mean,
That's exactly my thought.
You know, maybe he got a work permit at 15.
Maybe.
And so now he's 20.
maybe it's different in Delaware. Maybe you can start working when you're 13.
My sister was born in Delaware.
Could she work at 13?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, foiled again.
Right. I
Yeah.
don't know.
So I don't know. I mean, I again, this is where AJ's character is built on foundation that feels very, very crumbly.
And it's also one of those things like like I've worked here on and off for 5 years. You could have left that out.
Yeah.
Like he could have been there for 6 months. Nobody
could've said-
gives a shit how long you worked there.
I've worked here for years. That's all you have to say.
I've worked here for a while.
You know, and when you're like us, we're in our 40s.
Yeah.
If I, as a 46-year-old, said, "Hey, I'm interested in dating someone who's 43," not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
But there is a big difference in life experience between a 21-year-old and someone who's still in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
So, I mean, I'm not saying that it's necessarily wrong, but it's not endearing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
So this little exercise when he says, "Hey, I'm going to tell her I love her. How should I do it?" It just set the tone for each character thinking their problem is the biggest problem in the world.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And each one has a different problem. And they all collide, but to each one of them, it's the most important thing in the world.
Which I think is life in general.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of magnified.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the dude's looking for missing $9,000, and you're going to interrupt that to say, "Hey, I need help with my love life."
All right.
My non-existent love life.
Exactly.
So I'm going to tell her I love her by noon.
Nope.
By 1 o'clock.
Nope.
By 1:37 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Exactly.
That's an excellent time, man.
Beyond that, though, the crew are just dancing and singing and making working at a record store seem like the coolest goddamn thing ever.
Heck yeah.
But Lucas returns and lets Joe know the money is gone.
Where's the money?
Joe, the money is gone.
Yeah, I know it's gone. Where's it going to?
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Is it coming back from Atlantic City?
I don't think so, Joe.
What's it doing in Atlantic City?
Recirculating.
Recirculating.
So this is one of those when I was talking about like they play well together.
They do. Great interplay.
There's a line that comes after that where he's like, "Joe, that's not true. It's in Atlantic City." And I like the way that they like Joe and Lucas played together really well. And I thought they were strong storyline characters
As a pair
Mhm.
together, yeah.
Yeah.
Deborah shows up to work shortly after this, angry at the world, immediately goes straight to the staff bathroom, where she shaves her head.
Yep.
Couple things here.
Yeah.
Couple things.
Yeah, I'm glad you're asking.
Couple things. I get why there's scissors at the store,
Mm-hmm.
but why are there clippers?
No fucking clue.
And can you imagine how itchy Deb is going to be the rest of the day?
Can you imagine how messy that bathroom is with hair everywhere?
But don't know. AJ is going to glue it somewhere. Don't worry about it. AJ will turn it into art.
Yeah, this was what do they call? What do the kids call it these days? This was cringe.
Oh, so cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was almost like the record store was a flop house for all of these kids
Feelings,
to just
emotions,
come
and
and
angst.
do
and-
stuff. Why do you do this at work?
because of the attention. I'm sold on that.
You would have had the same amount of tension walking in the door with a shaved head.
I'm sold
True.
on the fact that she was an attention whore.
I get that. Yeah. Like, especially as we get further into it,
Mhm.
like the way she tried to commit suicide and like all those things, like
How she was fake mean.
right. Like it was all an attention grab, but
Yeah.
none of the, like for a movie, this doesn't make sense.
No.
What also doesn't make sense, though, is when she comes out, of course, immediately AJ and Lucas are there and they see the bald head. But somehow AJ, who must have the most incredible eyesight of anyone in the planet, while Deb is in the next room, can see that she has a bandage on her wrist despite the fact she's wearing a long sleeve sweatshirt at the time.
Right.
Hey, Deborah, wait a minute. What's with you today?
Bad hair day.
No, I mean with this. What is this? Huh?
Damn it. AJ.
What happened?
And I went to rock and roll heaven and I wasn't on the guest list. Now please move. I've got to go to work.
No, now you tell me what is going on.
I decided I'd rather kill myself than meet Rex Manning.
That I believe.
Yeah, I can believe that.
So this is where it was like the suicide attempt was like they tried to make it serious, but also just didn't. They didn't hit the mark.
No.
By any means.
And
later on, she confesses to doing it and how she did it and what she did it with. And they turned it something serious into...
They turned it into a punchline.
Yeah, a laughable matter. And, you know, and I know times were so different in the mid-90s than they are now. I mean, heck, this movie came out 20, 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm. 30 years ago.
So we didn't have...
That sounds weird to say that. 30 years.
30.
Dirty 30.
So it's making light of a super serious subject.
Mm-hmm.
And that rubs a lot of people the wrong way today.
Yep.
But back then, yeah, they tried to use it as a punchline.
But see,
so it doesn't hold up, and it really missed.
And I think that's where I don't get it, is then why would you even put it in there? If you're just going to make it a punchline, you're not going to make this a serious thing. Like, do you remember the show 13 Reasons Why?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was powerful.
Absolutely.
It was serious. It was like, I was just shocked that, like, I watched it. I cried. It was heartbreaking to watch that scene. But the progressiveness of Granite City, I was surprised by, because they even said at that point, watch this with your kids, talk about it, have conversations. This is important stuff. But to have this to where it's like the punchline, like, why even have it in there then? You're joking about or making light of a serious situation.
In the fact that they did.
And if you're going to do, why even have it in there?
Because I think it's another piece of her trying to grab attention from other people. I did not see this as a serious attempt. I didn't see it as heavy. I saw it as, there's probably nothing there. She probably just put that bandage on there for people to say, "Whoa, what'd you do?
This is where, if you were just going for attention, you could have grabbed attention just with the shaved head.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they went to suicide attempt, whether it was a genuine suicide, I mean, trying to claim a suicide attempt as an attention grab is and using that as your character plot is fucking lazy and irresponsible.
Absolutely.
And especially in the next scene where she walks out to the registers and, like, she brags about it. And she's like, before you hear all about it.
Yeah.
And she pulls her wrist, like her jacket down, and shows them the bandage on her wrist. And they made fun of her for it.
Yeah. It basically was it. And then it was swept out under the rug.
Right.
Yeah.
Move on.
Forget about it. No biggie.
That's why I never took it serious, because she didn't act like it was serious.
And so I don't know.
But that, to me, that's the reason why you don't even put it in there in the first place.
Yeah, because I mean, if I were in a workplace and someone had talked about how this happened, there would be never a thought in my mind, oh, this is just a cry for attention. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, because God, fuck it, what if I'm wrong?
Oh, right, definitely.
What if this is something serious? But they just basically play it off, assuming this is a cry for attention, and I just don't. That just does not sit right with me.
Yeah, no, not one bit. And for Lucas to come over and, like, put his hand on her newly shaved head, and he's like, AJ, she's fine.
She's in the store.
And then she walks away, and he's like, she's in the store. We got her. No, you don't.
None of you are trained professionals. None of you have the life experience or depth to deal with this.
Because of course she's not going to do it in the store. She did it at home when no one was around. You know what I mean? Just the lack of seriousness in this entire thing. Don't put this in the movie.
No.
You could get rid of that entire thing.
No, and
it didn't add anything.
It raised more questions.
And part of me also wonders what potential harm they could have done in the real world by having this in there.
Oh yeah,
it's a
joke. How many people had life experience? Well, how many people had life experiences or saw this? And yes, their knowledge of how to handle a suicide attempt came from Empire Records. And how many people did they encounter that actually did do something and they're like, oh, well, they just, lady big like Deb, whatever, blah, 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 moving on. No, that's not life. And I'm not saying that movies have to be a perfect reflection of life, but when you're talking about this kind of serious thing, either deal with it right or don't deal with it at all.
Right.
I think
they should have not dealt with this at all.
I think we can all agree that this was not to be in the movie.
Right.
That this was not
100%.
well done. This was not good. This was not a subject they even should have touched upon.
No.
And it was irresponsible.
She could have been dark and brooding.
Yeah, without that.
Without the suicide attempt.
Absolutely.
Yep.
She could have been an asshole and everybody hated her.
She could have shaved her head.
She shaved her head for the attention. They could have left that whole part of it out.
Yep.
And everything would have been so much better.
Yeah, totally agree.
Totes my goats.
Well, while we still have about a half dozen or so employees just loitering around the back room, Joe announces that because of Lucas's actions, he will no longer be able to stop the store from being turned into a Music Town franchise. And they distribute the new rules and regulations of what will be expected of employees, which honestly doesn't really go over well with everybody.
No visible tattoos.
No revealing clothing.
We're both screwed. At least you're used to it.
No, Deborah, don't be bitter. Certainly with your ever-growing collection of flesh-mutilating silver appendages and your brand-new neo-Nazi boot camp makeover, the boys will come a-running.
Let's not fight, let's just rip.
Let's bond by me making fun of your suicide attempt, and then let's rip up some paper.
Right.
Heck yeah. Around this time, wasn't it? This is when Joe actually called to report a robbery.
And was put on hold.
We're because
it was right around this time.
It's about this time because, while everyone's bummed, they can't dwell. Not today.
Not today.
They can't.
Why? Because it's
Rex Manning Day.
So explain what Rex Manning Day is.
So Rex Manning Day is the day that pop star Rex Manning comes to the store to sign a bunch of autographs. But before Rex Manning can show up, we have another character who does show up, and that is Warren.
Oh, fucking Warren.
Now, Lucas has been ordered to stay on the couch no matter what, unless it's to go find $9,000. Lucas, though, decides he's not going to stay on the couch. He's just going to take the couch with him. So he moves out to the sales floor carrying a cushion, and then somewhere conjures a pair of tennis shoes out of his butt, I guess.
Yeah, where did those come from?
I don't know, but he's changing shoes.
But
it's like the hair clippers. They just appear.
They just appear.
Just like thoughts. They just appear.
I mean, smart to get out of, motorcycle boots.
Yeah.
Into some tennies so you can chase down a shoplifter.
And so, yeah, he sees Warren, who's perusing the stacks of CDs and sticking a few
jacket
here and there with a giant magnet, demagnetizing the theft prevention things, and has to go have a bit of conversation with Warren.
Help you with anything?
No, I'm all right. Thanks.
You like music?
Yeah.
Me too.
The fat man walks alone.
What?
Fat man walks alone?
Some kind of weirdo?
It's a big coat you're wearing. Lots of pocket room.
Yeah.
See you. I'm sure I'll bump into you.
So, I know you're getting ready to get into the whole chase scene. But can I just preface, Lucas's acting during this whole shoplifter chase scene was bizarre.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was it, creepy bizarre?
Why didn't he just hold him and say, empty your pockets, I know you've been shoplifting? Did he want him to leave the store so we could chase him?
Well, have either ever you worked in a retail environment?
Yes.
Yeah.
And recently.
Yeah. You don't chase.
You do not.
Because what they've stolen is not going to even come close to what the store could lose in a legal situation if you injure the person.
For sure.
Or if they trip and fall and injure themselves.
But I bet 30 years ago they didn't think about that.
I don't know, but this chase goes all over the place.
It
the
does.
store, out the street.
Back in the store.
All over the damn place. And Lucas is just, going from point to point, just like somehow, like Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers teleporting from spot to spot.
Right. And then like looming like Count Dracula.
Yeah.
Like he's like hunched over and like, oh, I'm going to get you.
Until eventually subduing Warren by opening a car door as he runs by, and Warren slams into the car door. But then we get a horrible, horrible goddamn edit. Because the very next shot is Warren falling onto his back on a bunch of gravel behind what looks like bleachers.
Yeah.
So the way I took that scene was he was in a like used car lot or new car lot because he was sitting in this car and he was elevated. Like it was up on those racks. Like, whenever you get a car up on the rack.
High?
And so, because it was like a Mustang. A Mustang's not going to be like, if you open the door on a Mustang.
Like it caught Warren, like the door caught him in his chest.
Right. So that means that car had to be up on something.
Wait a minute, that high?
This whole thing was messy.
It was sloppy.
So if you were to run into if I'm running down the road and somebody opens a Mustang car door and I'm on street level and the car is on street level, then it's going to hit me like
in the junk level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This hit him in the face. So in my mind, and maybe it's just me filling in blanks, it was one of the, how cars, like car lots put cars up on like lifts or whatever, and it's like up on a thing. And that's what I pictured in my mind.
You really filled in some holes.
I must have.
You connected some dots because I
really thought about
would
this.
have never imagined a used car dealership being in proximity to the record store. But
okay,
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that's where my mind went.
Okay.
The whole thing was dumb.
It was stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, we could later on, I'm going to get into it, but Warren, Warren could just be not there.
Yeah.
Completely.
Another thing that was in the movie that didn't need to be.
Oh, I think it's not even that they couldn't be there. It's extremely problematic that it is there.
Right. And there are so many people who come in and out of this movie, like new employees just show up.
Yeah. But that I think is actually in line with working in a retail environment. You have so many people at work and they come and go, with some are only 2 showers here, all over the place. So that didn't bother me. Warren does.
And Warren's not his real name.
No.
He made it up. Warren Beatty, he said his name was.
Right.
Which we only find out whenever they're back at the store and they're detaining him and holding him. But while they're basically holding him, that's when Rex Manning shows up. Along with Jane, who's played by Debbie Mazar.
She has beautiful eyes.
She does.
Haunting eyes.
Yeah, gorgeous eyes.
And it's not clear what her role is, whether it's his publicist or assistant or whatever it might be.
Handler.
Concubine.
Yeah.
We don't know. But Rex is a diva.
Mm-hmm.
Corey's gushing, as are a bunch of middle-aged women and at least one gay dude waiting in line to get Rex's autograph.
Yeah.
But though it is, and we talked about this a little bit earlier, it is kind of nice to get that bit of comeuppance that not everyone thinks that Rex is that big of a star.
Hi. Who shall I make it out to?
Denise?
Denise. I've always loved that name.
Thank you, but it's not mine. It's my mom's. She loves you. I've never even heard of you.
Does your mother still have her own teeth? Forget it.
In the back room, Jane is also getting a hard time from the employees. All dudes back there. We got Lucas, we got AJ, Warren, who's not an employee, but he's there. We get another guy, Burko, shows up, who is some relationship to Deb. He must be in a band because he carries a guitar with him everywhere.
All the time, and why?
And the long hair.
Yeah. And they're giving Jane a hard time. And because of this hard time, she decides, fuck it, I'm out of here. Which Joe, inexplicably, takes a bit of a hard time with.
You're quitting? You can't quit.
It's not them. It's Rex. I don't even like his music.
Come on, Jane. You gotta stay.
We need to change the scene.
Honey, come on. You can't do it to...
Now, did you catch he called her?
I did catch that. Yeah.
Quick.
Which is a weird thing to do anyway.
Yeah.
But also, why does he give a fuck?
It's not clear why he gives a fuck, but in this moment, he is clearly so hard fighting, like, I want you to stay. It's so important that you stay, and calls her honey. But when just minutes before, whenever Jane and Rex show up, she makes it clear. She's like, oh, you must be Joe.
Yeah,
they don't know each other. They just met. And Joe has spent the entire time that she's been sitting here being harassed by teenage and early 20-something dudes, either sulking in this office or bitching somewhere else.
Right.
So it's not like they've even had a rapport built up that we've seen, but yet he's taking this really hard.
Maybe he was immediately smitten.
Maybe.
He must have been.
Engaged by those eyes.
They sure didn't show it.
No.
But so Joe then takes his frustration out on his drums. Play along with AC/DC while the crew sings, dances, and air guitars to their heart's content up until the owner, Mitchell, shows up.
So this whole thing is just a bizarre scene. Like, and so, like, Jane leaves. Joe drums to, like, I guess, just let off some steam. And the back room boys,
they put on their whole air guitar concert.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, and somebody puts the phone on the intercom and holds it up to his office.
And all I could think is, man, that sound quality is shit.
Right.
No one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear some dude banging on the drums
through a door?
Phone, through a door from 17 feet away.
Through an intercom.
Right.
And are they also playing the same music to where you could hear him? Or is it just like shit drums through a phone through a door?
Well, he's playing the music
that he's drumming
in
along
his
to.
office, playing his drums to the music, which is being picked up by the intercom and piped throughout the whole store. So all they're here is
like,
not a great experience.
Can we mark this down as scene we don't need?
It's absolutely a scene we don't need.
We don't need.
How many of those are in this movie?
There's quite a few.
There's so many. There's so many.
I don't even want. I mean, for how many that are in this movie that made it into the movie? My God, that 40 minutes that got cut must have been absolute shit.
Because all I could think of is you got this delinquent on the couch who you're holding for some reason, like.
Waiting for the police.
Why does it take this long for the cops to get to your store? But now you're going to get up and like perform a song in front of him? Like, what are you doing? Are you entertaining the delinquent?
Yeah, the employees were like giddy that he's playing the drums.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
oh, he's playing the drums.
Oh my God. Joe's
And
on the drums again. Yeah.
There's also something really sad and pathetic about air guitar. I'm just going to say it.
It's so bad.
And as hardcore as AJ was getting into playing his air guitar, makes me even like this character less than I already did.
Right.
That's just another strike against his pretentious douchebag ass.
AJ, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They all kind of are.
Yep. But anyway, Mitchell the boss shows up.
Yeah.
Mitchell Beck. I own this place.
Oh, good to meet you. You have a nice store.
Nice of you to say. I'll tell you, though, you should have seen it originally. Beck's Bath and Bidet. Bathroom fixture emporium. My grandfather
bidet.
started it. It was my beatnik father.
Love a good
turned it
bidet.
into a record store. I'll tell you, if I was selling toilets today, I'd be a rich man.
Even a public bidet.
Hey, they're self-cleaning.
Gross.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that one.
Yeah.
But I'll never agree with
You
you.
can come over and use my bidet.
I'm not gonna use your
It's
bidet.
delightful.
I'm not going to. I'm sorry.
Well, that's the question here, folks and audience. Would you use somebody else's bidet?
Nope.
Would you use a bidet on a public toilet?
Nope. Seth would.
I've seen some of the things that you guys do. And the fact that either one of you are taking this much of an issue with water being sprayed up your butthole from a public bidet is shocking to me. So Mitchell is here. He wants the deposit for the bank. And Joe gives him a bag full of paper instead.
Yeah, it's a bunch of flyers.
A bank bag full of flyers instead of money.
Yeah, because that's not going to be found really quickly.
No. Now, Mitchell doesn't even look in the bag, which, number one. Number two, he's going to take a bag full of flyers to the bank?
Now, so when I worked at the pizza place, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would take the deposit to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
If you took it, like sometimes it was left in a safe overnight, or you could drop it off in the night deposit. But one of the things you would do is you would take the deposit bag to the bank in the morning. When the bank was open, you'd put it in their little thing, and then they would count it on the spot.
Yeah.
Now, if we don't know what time this is, could it be after hours? Is he going to throw it in a night depository? We don't know.
Okay, let me ask you a question, because
Is this a weekend?
This is a Saturday.
Okay.
This is absolutely has to be a Saturday.
So he may have just dropped it in the night depository. But why is the bank calling saying, if it's a Saturday, why is the bank calling saying we didn't get your deposit?
Well, it has to be a Saturday because you have a bunch of high schoolers, because we know both.
It's before noon.
No, Corey
open.
and Gina are getting ready to graduate. So that's during the school time. It's April. The only way they're going to be opening a store is if it's on a Saturday or Sunday.
Okay, so then there's a major plot hole because the story couldn't work because the bank's not going to call and say, hey, we didn't get your deposit because maybe on a
banks
Saturday.
are open on Saturday mornings.
Unless this was a Sunday.
No, it had to be a Saturday because they had a rooftop concert that was well attended, and ain't nobody going out on a Sunday night.
Is the bank going to call and say, hey, we didn't get your deposit?
I mean, that never made sense to me. That didn't feel normal.
Right. They don't know.
Yeah.
Like it could be like, listen, like our policy is going to be Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. We'll take the deposits on Monday morning.
Because technically, really, from after 2 p.m. on Friday, it's Monday's business day.
Right.
According to everything else in the movie, this is like the smallest of the plot holes.
I know, but
but a pretty important one.
Yeah.
Because none of this happens. Like none of the things happen in this movie without the bank calling saying we didn't get that deposit.
Anyway, moving on. AJ has blown his own deadline to tell Corey about his feelings. It's now past 1:37.
Son of a bitch.
Fucking AJ. Joe has a chat with Deb, who is doing the store's quarterly income tax returns.
That was strange to me.
Made no goddamn sense, especially on multiple levels, as so many things that we've talked about. Number one, why would an employee be doing the income tax returns? Number two, why would she be doing it in a listening booth instead of in an office?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Made no sense.
Yeah, let me give my taxes to the angsty teen.
Right.
I mean, I applaud her for being an excellent employee and going above and beyond and taking the steps and having the initiative to do this thing. But, yeah.
And you also, it's not just Joe's place. There's Mitchell that's involved in this.
Uh-huh.
Do you think Mitchell is going to allow Deb to do the quarterly income taxes?
I feel like you usually have a bookkeeper.
They have an
or
accountant.
an accountant.
Right. They're going to take care of that.
Yeah.
Like Deb's not doing that. They could have said so many other things. Like I'm just finishing up because she was actually checking like inventory. Like I'm finishing up the inventory check for the week or whatever.
I'm doing the TPS reports.
The TPS reports. How much time do you actually spend on these TPS reports?
Well, after Joe has a heart-to-heart with Deb, wanting to know if he should call her mom and lets her know that, she's doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
He goes back to his office only to almost immediately be accosted by Corey, who is demanding that she bring Rex Manning his lunch.
Yeah. Yells about it.
She loses it.
She's angry.
Yeah. And Joe's like,
the
okay,
speed kicked
well,
in.
if it means that much, you do your thing. And so she then uses this opportunity to make her de-virginizing dreams come true.
Mm-hmm.
When the time comes, Rex comes in, acts a bit like a sleaze.
But also at this point, I kind of feel like he was like, listen, like you're a good, like you're a nice kid. You know, like you must have been a baby back then. Like he was trying, like we're not going to do this. And then he was like, are you sure you want to do this? Like he did the checks, right?
He did.
Like he performed the checks.
I think he did the checks only in the sense of I have to save my ass checks.
Well, sure.
Not that I know this is a bad idea checks.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But he also did the checks.
He did some checks.
I was just thinking how I used to imagine marrying you when you were on the family way.
Marrying me? You must have been a baby back then.
Not a baby now.
I'm not a baby now.
It's like you've seen this before.
So many
You're a
times.
sweet girl.
I'm not as sweet as you think.
How old are you?
Old enough.
Old enough.
Sure you want to do this?
I'm still checking ID.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
So why did that piss her off so bad?
I think
that was my question.
Well, I think what it is, she had in her mind's eye this image of a romantic encounter. That there would be loving and holding and kissing and smooching and cuddles and rainbows and lollipops.
It was going to be sweet.
It was going to be sweet, sweet love. But Rex, he just fucking whipped it out.
He did. Yeah.
And wanted her to climb up on top and just grind. And I think the reality of the situation didn't align with what her fantasy of the situation was. And there was just something she couldn't handle.
My other question on this is why did she not wear better panties?
I have wondered that same thing since I was 16 years old and saw the movie for the first time.
That sounds like a question I would have raised.
Right? And I've heard you raise it.
Uh-huh.
And I thought of you immediately in this situation.
She definitely wore a special brassiere.
She did, but she borrowed from
Gina.
From Gina.
Yeah.
But
the undies were a little ratty.
They were white cotton panties.
Uh-huh.
They were not sexy. They didn't match the bra. It wasn't alluring. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Is that like the virginal side of her? Like, do you think that was like built into it? Am
I
I
think
overthinking the panties?
Yeah, I think she was so sexually naive that she didn't know to wear matching panties.
Okay.
Or, I don't know.
Do you think she just never wore a bra before that? Because she took that bra off later and was like, take it back. And she was totally fine not wearing one.
I was fine with her not wearing one. I thought it showed her naivete.
Yeah.
That she didn't know what she was quite getting into. She thought she knew. And like you said, Seth, when he whipped it out and was like, all right. And it didn't match her expectations.
So now this is us looking back on 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When they wrote this movie, do you think they wrote it in to have like unmatching panties to show her naivety? Or was like
I don't know.
Was that a stylistic choice?
I think it
because if it was, that's amazing.
I think it was probably to show her. Or I think it was probably to show her naivete.
Yeah,
because she didn't own a bra that was sexy enough.
Mm-hmm.
Her parents were definitely encouraging her to be an overachiever. They probably weren't taking her for trips to Victoria's Secrets. So I don't know. Could be that she was kind of sheltered in a way.
That'd be a great question to ask of the circumcision guy.
So for as shallow as this movie is, if they meant to do that, that was pretty deep.
What follows though after this, Corey runs out of the room in embarrassment, in shock and horror, and hightails it to the roof, where AJ happens to be there fixing the sign because apparently between gluing quarters to the floor, he somehow picked up a degree in neon repair.
He's an electrical engineer as well.
Mm-hmm. gives us additional evidence that he has some form of disorder that makes him oblivious to other people's emotions.
Right.
Misses all the clear-cut signs that now is not the time to bring it up.
And also the 7 times she told him not to.
Yeah. Goes ahead and delivers an absolutely crappy confession of his love to Corey.
Do you remember that really horrible day when Mark set off the store alarm and Gina got dumped by that dentist guy and cried all day, and I drew the picture of him, and Lucas made the voodoo doll, and you wore that skirt that I hate? Do you remember that day?
What skirt?
The one with the flowers.
The blue skirt?
Yeah, the blue one. I hate that. Yeah, I hate that skirt. Because it's good that I hate that skirt, Corey. Because listen to me. That skirt made me realize that, I mean, if I can love her in that skirt, then this must really be it.
Come on.
Corey, I love you.
Because one day you wore a skirt I didn't like, and I still found you to be a decent human being to be around. I realized I must love you.
Okay.
This was more cringe.
There's another thing in there, too. How old do you think Gina is?
I assume Gina's the same age as Corey.
And what age do you put Corey at?
17, 18.
17, 18. In his AJ's little monologue here, he says, when Gina got dumped by that dentist guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's in high school.
Fucking a dentist.
Fucking a dentist.
Maybe they're in community college. I don't know.
Like, are you in your practice at this point? Are you a practicing dentist? Are you like in dental school? Like,
this whole movie is 2 and 2 makes 13.
Yeah. Not surprisingly, Corey does not respond particularly well here.
No.
And basically says, I just threw myself at Rex Manning. I'm devastated. I don't think of you this way. You're my best friend. And AJ acts like an absolute bitch. And basically, storms off, feelings all hurt because Corey didn't immediately swoon to his half-hearted pitching of woo.
And he's also angry.
I love how you put that. His half-hearted pitching of woo.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
The whole, you wore a dress I didn't like. That's how I knew I loved you. Bullshit.
Right.
Come on.
But also, he's pissed that she just threw herself at Rex Manning.
Which she probably wouldn't have done if he would have talked to her by 1:37 like he said he would have.
But they're not even together.
No.
She had no idea that he felt
None.
this way. And he's mad now because she has a life outside of him.
He's a petulant shit.
That just goes to show they all think that their individual issue is the biggest issue in the world.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are 100% correct.
Now, the parade of indignation continues at the cafe, where Corey is now unloading on Gina for some reason.
I'm not like you with guys. I don't need to do what you do all the time.
Oh, okay, I see. Not like me, the turbo slut. Is that what you
turbo
mean?
slut.
What are you saying? That I gotta go do every guy I see?
You certainly seem to enjoy it.
Now, all they're talking about here is Rex Manning. This immediately follows AJ's confession of love, quote unquote. I'm using giant air quotes, which no one can see, but they're huge.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Believe me, they're gigantic.
But his name isn't even brought up.
Yeah.
She was so traumatized by what happened with Rex Manning that what AJ said just hasn't sunk in yet.
Yeah.
So what I got from this was Corey was a bitch to Gina. So Gina went and fucked Rex Manning.
That's exactly what happens. Gina goes immediately to Rex, tells him that I bet I can tell the color and style of your underwear, and then goes to the count room to prove it and then fuck.
This is girl logic.
I'm not going to say that. It's stupid logic. It is dumb dumb, vindictive, nasty, messy bullshit.
She called me a slut. Well, I'm going to damn well show her how much slutty I can be.
Yep.
I mean, where were those girls when I was that age?
I'll be your vindictive whore.
But it gets worse.
Yep.
Because AJ now decides to get payback on Corey by dancing sexy on Deb to Rex Manning's Say No More, Mo No More.
Did you notice that he grabbed her hand and put it on his junk?
Oh, I saw it.
I saw
and then,
it.
like, everything that happened after that was just absurd. Like, shirts were coming off. And, like, it was, like, what kind of a store is this?
I don't know. And everyone's dancing and
It was
twirling.
it was like
and
a
having
musical
great time.
a musical montage interlude. All the while.
Yeah, all the while, Rex Manning and Gina are fucking still in the back room.
And
dude's got some stamina.
That was chaotic.
Yeah. But Joe is witness to all the dancing and partying in the main sales floor, and he finally goddamn loses it.
Keep dancing, but you better do it now. Because by next week, this is going to be a music town. And I don't think that they allow dancing in Music Town.
What are we supposed to do instead, Joe?
Yeah, Joe.
What am I going to do with this guy, huh?
Tell us.
What should I do?
I don't know.
Turn him into the police?
Maybe.
Send him to jail?
Probably.
Who do you think that he's going to come to when he wants bail? Who?
You.
Me, right?
Yeah.
Me. What should I do? Put in my own $9,000? And then I'm screwed.
True.
Don't worry, Joe. You're a superb manager.
Really?
Superb.
Say it again.
Superb.
Say it again.
He's just poking the bear.
Yeah.
Say it one
And
more
he
time.
pokes the bear one too many times. Because this is where
I took issue with him not understanding the gravité of losing the $9,000.
I am very conflicted here because I don't know whether he didn't understand the gravity. Because Lucas had a plan.
Mm-hmm.
He took the $9,000. I think on the level we're expected to believe, oh, his plan was I'm going to go quadruple the money. But in the grand scheme of things, would $36,000 have actually made any real difference here?
No.
Is that what can be the decision maker?
If they did $9,000 in a night, 36,000 is not even a week's worth.
Right. So is it actually that his plan was to lose the money from the start, knowing that that would basically set a
chain of events in motion?
Exactly. Is that what the plan was?
Oh, that's reading way too into it. He's not.
He's
not that smart.
But again, $36,000 for a business like this isn't going to suddenly turn around and say, "Oh, well, we made an extra $36,000. We're not going to bother to franchise because we've made an extra $36,000, extra week's worth of extra 2% of our revenue."
Right.
No, that's not going to change anything.
No.
So there's got to be another reason. If it's not to make the money, it had to have been to lose the money. And that one also then explains the nonchalance with which he talked about the money recirculating in Atlantic City.
And that's the other thing too. Like, if you're like, I don't give a shit who Mitchell is, and like he thought it'd be better to be a toilet and bidet store. If your record shop is making $9,000 a day,
yeah,
what are you pissed off about?
Yeah, well, that's just all they did in sales. That's not pure profit.
I get it.
You've got 20-something employees there that you got to pay.
I'd start cutting staff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't
I
need that
know.
many.
It's terrible business people.
But yeah, Joe has been pushed a little bit too far at this point.
Well,
and
at this point, Joe gives Lucas the baits.
Oh, yeah. He drags him by the scruff of his neck, drags him through the store in front of all the customers, into the back area, into the office, close the door, and then beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, he did.
Now, not to say I don't understand the frustration, the anger Joe is having.
Sure.
I don't know that would be recommended in Management 101.
No, it's not. And, that also begs the question, why have you just not called the police at this point? You know what I mean? Like,
well, now you're breaking the law. And,
right.
And I don't think he beat him $9,000 worth.
No, he had a little cut above his eye. That was it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, even that, it's like, okay.
I think AJ had a bigger black eye than he did.
He got slammed around. And we see him slam against the blinds of the windows multiple times. And then when he comes out, he hands him just look like dry paper towels.
Yeah, put this on your bloody eye.
Yeah. Like, you could have given ice, could have wetted this down, done something.
Thanks for the dry, crusty paper towels, Joe.
But after this, the staff makes the discovery that Rex is missing.
Where's Rex?
And they realize Gina's missing.
Oh, where's Gina?
No.
And then they start to hear some noises from the count-out room, and they find out that, lo and behold, Gina and Rex have been doing the deed.
They're doing it. The bumping uglies.
And Gina comes out just in time for Corey to find her.
Mm-hmm.
And all the staff who have gathered around to see Gina and Rex do the walk of shame.
Mm-hmm.
AJ then attacks Rex.
That's where the round of applause.
Yeah. AJ gets punched by Rex. Joe kicks Rex out of the store, and everybody insults him as he's walking out. Corey tells Gina she hates her. Gina then snaps and reveals Corey's a closet speed freak.
So she had this little tiny pill case. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yeah.
And she shakes it and some of the pills fall out. And then the next scene, the floor is just like littered with tons of pills.
And she's like throwing them at her too. Like she got a handful.
It's like, where did all these come from?
Right.
And then Joe learns a lesson that I'm pretty sure we talked about in a previous episode. That you never tell a woman the word fine.
It's gonna be fine.
No, it's not gonna be fine! I'll tell you fine! I'll tell you
So that could have gone better.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Corey and Gina. They're both fucking insane.
Yeah.
Screaming, destroying the store. Like they're both certifiable at this point.
I do love, though, at one point during all this, like, Gina asked Joe, like, am I fired? And Joe looks at her, like, have I fired anybody today?
Right.
Why would I start with you?
Yeah, start with the guy who stole $9,000 from the till.
Right, exactly.
Deb and Corey, though, then do some trauma bonding in the bathroom.
They have a little moment.
They have a moment.
Anyway, did you really want to do Rex Manning in the count-out room? Is that how you always imagined your first time would be? Your back up against the daily totals and your feet pounding against the safe. Oh, Rexy, stop that. You're so sexy.
No, Rexy.
Why are you being so nice to me? Let's save our homework moment.
And
So-
she's taking a piss.
So at this
bathroom.
point, she does. She pees and then did not wash her hands.
Well, she didn't pee on her hands.
I mean, she hadn't gone back to the sales floor yet.
There's a sign that says employees must wash hands.
Well, she might yet. Just haven't done it in the scene. Corey's still washing her face,
Yeah.
waiting her turn.
Yeah. Sink was occupied.
Yeah. After this, we get a moment that has nothing to do with anything else in this movie.
The Guar scene.
We get Mark, who's enjoying some special brownies who were delivered by a fellow employee, Eddie.
Yeah.
and
Who
fantasizing.
who also works at the pizza joint.
Yeah. He works. He gets around.
Yeah.
He's a hardworking guy.
He is. But delivers some special brownies with some special ingredients for Mark. He's enjoying them while watching TV and is fantasizing of being on stage with the band Gwar.
Can we do like a throw? I don't remember which episode it was, but there was this voice, and I want to do it again if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, come join our band.
Are either one of you Gwar fans?
I'm not. No.
I have enjoyed the Gwar in my youth.
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved Gwar. And about this movie, when this movie came out, was about the time I was coming into Gwar.
Yeah.
And so at this moment, it's like, yeah. Hey, Mark. Hey, Seth. Come join our band. Yeah. And so, this was great. I love this.
You saw Gwar live.
I've seen Gwar live multiple times.
And did you get covered in blood?
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
I mean, I the first time I went, I'd heard about it, but I didn't know really what I was experiencing.
Uh-huh.
Second time, I knew what I was experiencing and went in fully ready for it. And third time, I went dressed in nothing but white so I could actually quantify how much blood covered my body. And it was all of it. There was no white left.
No white left? Yeah.
None.
Very good. Good for you.
But yeah, no, awesome. I mean, it's not for everybody.
No.
But I mean, it's cosplay mixed with heavy metal.
Okay. I mean, I would be into it. I would go see that. My only issue with this is I've never seen anyone who's eaten a pot brownie that is hallucinated.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Like right away, too. I mean, he's chewing it, having these visions.
Yeah, as he's imbibing.
Right.
Like, you can get high from it, for sure. But
It's not a hallucinogen.
You're not going to hallucinate.
Hallucinogen.
Easy for you to say. Are you hallucinating now?
Maybe.
Oh, wow. Good for you. Good for you.
I assume this entire podcast is a hallucination.
I drank a beer or this Margaritaville thing, and I'm hallucinating right now.
You know, which brings us to the point. This entire movie is a hallucination.
I mean, kind of, in a way.
Hey, Justin. Come join our band.
You love our podcast.
Could I be a part of it too?
Yeah. For some reason, Jane shows back up.
Why?
That's
I know it's not the biggest question in this movie, but why does Jane come back?
I don't know. She shows up asking Joe if he's looking for a night manager, acting all flirty, wants to know if he has dinner plans.
Right. And this is where I
think she was sweet on Joe.
But based on what?
That exactly. 100%. Yeah. That's what I don't understand.
There's no filler story here.
Exactly.
This was either bad editing, a change after the fact. Something got lost somewhere.
Yes.
Right.
But then she's here for the rest of the movie.
Yep. They had a magic somewhere, but we just didn't see it.
Yeah. But
welcome back, Jane.
Yeah, welcome back. Corey, because she's now BFFs with Deb, decides that she wants to hold a mock funeral for Deb, so that Deb can feel what it's like to be dead.
Okay.
Or to hear what people think about her post-mortem.
Could be. But here's the problem with that.
Oh, we're on the same page, I bet.
Everybody gathers around, and Deb's lying on this big satin pillow, dressed in black. I mean, she already was. But everyone is there. Everyone on the staff attends this funeral. But nobody talks about Deb.
No, they all talk about themselves.
Exactly.
Yes.
AJ whines about being too chicken shit to go to art school.
Yep.
Corey talks about her love for Gina.
Check.
Gina talks about how she wants to be in a band but is too scared to audition. And
Check.
Lucas talks about wetting the bed as a child.
Check.
I used to pee in my bed. I did. I wet my bed until I was 10. My mother turned me over to the county when I was 10 to, I don't know, not for being a bedwetter, but for being a bad seed, you know. Anyways, 3 years went by and Joe came. And he took me out, and I became the well-adjusted person that I am today.
So let's walk through the timeline here.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas's mom sends him to the county, or hands him over to the county whenever he's 10, because he's a bad seed. He's there for 3 years, and then Joe saves him, which means he'd be 13.
Right.
Lucas didn't come work at the record store when he was 13.
Nope.
Does that mean Joe is Lucas's adoptive father? Or foster dad?
Must be.
Sounds like it.
Okay. I wanted to make sure we were agreeing on that, because that changes my opinion on some of the other things in this movie.
Like when he beat his ass.
Yes. And not saying, I mean, my dad certainly, gave me the smack on occasion. I earned it.
My dad's never punched me in the face
No.
to leave an open wound on my eye.
And definitely wouldn't have drugged me through a store and done it.
No.
Done it in front of multiple witnesses.
But did you ever steal $9,000 from your dad's till?
I did not ever do that. So maybe, I don't know.
But okay, beyond that, Lucas didn't seem to know about the whole Music Town deal. And if Joe and Lucas were as close as a foster dad and foster son, wouldn't Lucas have been included in a little bit more? Also, wouldn't there have been more trust in Lucas to begin with this whole trust? I mean, Lucas is in his early 20s. He couldn't have been trusted by now to close the music store?
Right.
Because he's an idiot.
I mean, that could be true, but
Yeah.
there's just so many things. And even honestly, even on Lucas's behalf, if Joe has been this trusting person who has invested so much and changed your life, why don't you have more respect and care for him instead of just searching through his desk and then, I mean, not to say that your kids don't do that kind of stuff, but I feel like it's pick and choose when it's convenient.
Right.
Right. If you're that close with Joe, then why wouldn't you have, maybe don't take the deposit to the bank, right? You got the $9,000 and say, listen, Joe, how can, I was peering through your desk and I found this Music City or whatever it is. I didn't take the deposit to the bank because how can we turn this $9,000 into something bigger? Because we want to stop this. You should have that kind of relationship with Joe at that point, right? To have that open communication and talk about it. But then again, there's no movie.
Well, this is more backstory that never got filled.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, but if we run back to the funeral scene.
Yeah, let's do that.
I hate it so much.
I do too.
For the same reasons that you just outlined. AJ, Corey, Gina, Lucas, all it's all about them.
Yep.
Not about Deb. Burko, who is such a small part in this movie, is the only one that actually said something that was relevant to Deb.
And Burko's only presence in this movie ultimately is to sing the song later in the rooftop party.
And he was really good at it.
He was.
Well, and I figured they were ex now, boyfriend, girlfriend.
I mean, I think current of some kind. I don't know. They don't say.
More backstory that didn't get filled.
Right. But he just said, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to leave, whatever that is.
So the funeral scene, I took a little different perspective on.
Okay.
I saw that everybody was spilling their troubles to let her know that everybody has trouble.
Sure.
To help her feel like she's not alone in walking through trouble and strife.
You could do that without theming it around a funeral.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying
it's your funeral.
I'm
this
not
should
saying
be
this is a
about
good
you,
scene.
not about us.
I'm just telling you my perspective on
I
the
get
funeral
that.
scene. And it's still a shitty perspective because it was a shitty scene.
And ultimately, whatever it might have been, apparently Deborah was so bored of hearing them talk.
She started talking.
That she finally started talking.
Yeah. So it was effective any way you look at it.
Right.
But they initially, when she, Corey was drawing the card, for some reason making invitations to the funeral. I want to show her what it's like to be dead. So you would think that the whole context of this conversation would be why we miss you and why we don't want you to be dead. But everybody turned it about themselves.
Right. Which this whole movie was everyone's own personal problem was the biggest deal in the world.
Exactly.
And it needed to be a big deal to everybody.
Right.
Because they all wore it on their sleeve. They all broadcasted it out to their friends and like, oh, what was me? Look at this.
Pretty white kids with problems.
Right. And when it all boils down to like first world problems, this shit isn't a big deal.
No, it's not. And the worst part about this entire scene, number one, Joe is standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you letting this happen? In the store with customers, Mark's out there freaking out because he can't handle the shit that's going on. Mark can't.
He's higher than a kite.
Oh my God. He's so high he's hallucinating.
Yeah.
And he's out there trying to cover the registers. Like, he's out there by himself. He can't handle it. Joe's sitting here being a part of this funeral in the back room. Like, Joe, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I think Joe's past the point of caring.
At this point, he has to be.
He knows that his days are numbered because when it turns into Music Town, they're going to have their own general manager to take his spot.
And Weirdo Jane is in the background. I don't know if you picture, like, you saw her or not.
Lurking in the doorway, watching it all like a fucking looky-loo.
She's still fucking there. Like, why are you even here? Why did you come back?
She's like just a trauma tourist. She's just soaking it up. Like, ooh, tell me more.
Oh, it's like watching a car fire.
It's such a bizarre scene that just had no business being in this movie whatsoever.
Yep.
But anyway, for whatever reason, we finally get to hear from Deb, her story about what happened.
I tried to kill myself with a Lady Bic, a pink plastic razor with daisies on it and a moisturizing strip. And it took me forever just to get through my skin. I don't know, I was just really tired of being invisible.
Now, while she's saying this, you see the people in the room kind of exchanging glances as if, oh, well, she was using a Lady Bic, not a big deal.
Right.
We can laugh about this. This is just a joke.
Idiot.
Yeah. Now, regardless of what implement she used, she still stuck at it long enough to get through the skin.
Yeah.
She may have given up out of frustration, but she had an intent.
Yeah, she tried to kill herself.
Yeah.
And they mocked it.
Not out loud, but they kind of did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sure did. And even Joe,
yeah, he's like, oh, that's all it was.
No,
I mean, he didn't say it, but that was the look he gave. It's like, oh, well, moving on.
It was a Lady Bic, you dummy.
Yeah.
You're not going to kill yourself with that.
The other part, she's saying that she was tired of being invisible.
Mm-hmm.
But her quote-unquote moment of catharsis came after several minutes in which she was essentially invisible, where everyone was talking about themselves.
Right.
Right. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I don't know. This moment is brought to us and given to us like this is the moment of catharsis for everybody. This is a satisfying moment where everyone kind of figures their shit out
and bears their soul and supports each other.
But the results of the scene don't match with what was in the scene.
Right.
And that bothers the shit out of me.
I hate this scene.
That. Yeah.
I hate it so much.
I didn't like it at all.
And that's why I'm almost not bothered when the scene is cut short, because Warren is shown back up at the store.
Here's
waving a gun.
Yeah.
Now it's loaded with blanks, but he's still.
But they don't know that yet.
They don't know that.
Yeah.
But he's still popping off shots, and everyone's, AJ's still up there, and Joe yells for Jane to call 911. And instead of staying in the back of the store away from the dude with the gun, this group of unarmed, unprotected, and untrained teens and 20-somethings all decided it might be a better idea to go run towards the guy with the gun into the store.
Have you guys ever gone through active shooter training?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is an example of exactly what not to do.
No.
Right.
Because you have an exit. You run outside and you contact the police.
Uh-huh.
You go to safety, then contact the police.
Uh-huh.
You don't go towards the shooter.
So
don't go towards the light.
So here's the thing about this. Like, he's got a gun.
Yeah.
So why? And we do find out later it's blanks, right?
Yeah.
We find that out. Why? Number one, to buy blanks is a whole different process.
Uh-huh.
We like through shooting movies.
They don't sell them at the sporting goods store.
Exactly. Like it's online. Like you have to prepare for this. Like we, through our shooting of films, we had the prop gun.
Mm-hmm.
And the prop gun had blanks.
Mm-hmm.
And it was something that I had bought and with the intention of shooting a gun with blanks. This is not like if you're coming to a store as Warren and you're angry because you just got arrested and somehow got released in the same day.
Yeah, life wasn't that hard for you there, buddy.
Right. Why is your gun full of blanks? You're going to bring a gun. Like, why do you have blanks in the first place? Like, none of that even makes sense.
No.
And
none of it. But it gets dumber.
Tell me more.
Yeah, because Warren's screaming about how everyone thinks they're so superior because they work in a record store.
Hey, Joe, Lucas steals $9,000 from you. You don't do dick to him. So you gotta give me a job now?
So that's it, Warren?
Ooh, that's it?
Want to work in a record store?
No.
No.
I think you're lying, Warren.
He's not gonna give me a job, man.
How do you know?
He should.
Why should he? Why should anyone give me a job?
No one should.
Gave me a job.
Don't know why he did that either.
You stole $9,000 from it, dude.
Oh, here comes the popo.
So do I get the job?
So do I get the job? Fuck off. This is the most unbelievable scene in this entire movie.
One of many.
Yeah. So Joe basically gives Warren a job because firing a gun is a great way to prove your potential as an employee in a retail environment.
He's passionate.
Yeah. He sticks to his guns.
Oh. Hey.
That's funny.
Woo.
Yeah.
But anyway, so now everyone's kind of, now that this is over with, the staff rallies around Lucas and rounds up whatever money they can, trying to fill that $9,000 hole.
They quickly came up with $3,000.
Yeah.
Like, that's nice.
These
what are they getting paid?
Deb sold her scooter, her Vespa, got $1,900 for that. There was $600 still left over in the Rex Manning fund that Jane had. $30 here, some cash there, whatever. It came up with about $3,000. But they're still $6,000 short. But it's okay, guys. It's okay, because Mark has an idea.
Hey, man, check it out. Check it out. Mark's on TV.
Well, joining us is an eyewitness to the scene, an employee of the store who saw it all. Tell us what happened.
Well, see, there was this guy here, and he kind of wigged out and everything, but that's besides the point, because we're having a get-together here tonight. There's going to be free admission, live music, hits, chicks, the full 9 yards, man. It's going to be heavy shit here at midnight.
We're live on the air right now, sir. That's the story, Kent. The gunman has been
Anybody can come.
some shattered
Here
nerves,
at
but
midnight,
live
party on, man.
More updates.
Damn the man.
Damn the man.
Yeah. Let's pull away the movie magic for a moment here.
All right.
So Mark interrupted a live news segment.
Yep.
Now, they're not going to break into local programming because of a shooting. So that means that the news was on.
The news.
This was the news time.
Yeah.
This was a Saturday.
Uh-huh.
It was dark and it was April. So that means it probably was most likely the 10 o'clock news.
Right.
Which means there was only 2 hours between the time that aired and when the shindig was at midnight.
Right. Better get moving.
Now, given that this was also a time that was well before email blasts, social media, and things of the like, this was essentially the only marketing they had to get the word out about this party at midnight, 2 hours later.
Well, they did make flyers
on a Saturday night. Nobody in their target demographic would have been watching the 10 p.m. news on a Saturday night.
No, not one bit.
They definitely would not have had time or the ability to get permits for this event at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night.
All right.
They don't need permits in movies.
No, but while their target demographic would not have been watching the news at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night, my guess is law enforcement officials would have. And so I think they would have had a greater likelihood of getting that shut down preemptively than actually having the thing go down.
Sure.
But movie, so the thing goes down. People show up in van loads and car loads, and they're there.
All types of people.
All kinds of people. Except for black people.
No. Not all kinds of people.
Yeah.
All kinds of white people.
All kinds of
white people showed up.
Apparently that's all they have in Delaware.
There was not.
Nary a person of color to be seen.
Indeed.
Gina and Burko perform on the roof. Crowd gathers, money pours in, and ultimately they get the cash they need.
$9,000.
Yeah, Mitchell is there, and Joe hands him a giant jar full of cash, and Mitchell decides to, he doesn't like the store. Joe loves the store. Why don't I sell it to you cheap?
For
the money that you already owed?
And
I don't understand that.
So here's this is a big issue with me. So he gets the cash that's owed. We don't know how much is in that pickle jar.
No.
We don't know. But it's definitely not even enough to cover inventory.
No.
How much do you hate music, Mitchell?
I didn't. How much do you hate making money?
Right.
I didn't think that the money he was given was for buying the store. I got the fact that he was given the money that was the $9 missing grand. And then he's like, now I'll sell you the store. I'll sell it cheap.
He looked at the bucket.
Yeah, it was
before
to say
cheap.
Whatever's in this bucket is good enough.
Wow.
That's what
I didn't get that.
That's what I totally got.
Yeah.
That's what I have gotten for 30 years, and the 2 times I watched it this week, I got it both of those times too.
Interesting.
I'll sell it to you. He looks down at the bucket.
Cheap.
For cheap. And it's like, whatever's here in this pickle jar
is enough
to get me out of this.
On what looked like Main Street in this town.
Right.
The property alone is...
Like, Mitchell's an awful businessman.
Yeah. That's why I didn't think it was believable that he sold the store for a pickle jar full of money.
No.
It's not.
It's not.
But that's what they gave us.
The movie is not believable in general.
Moving on, though. Up on the rooftop, AJ apparently is still tinkering with the sign. Corey, though, comes up, and now Corey, it's her turn to confess her love for AJ. AJ reveals that he's now going to apply to art school and going to go in Boston so he can be close to her.
Who's going to Harvard.
Because you should make massive life choices, such as where you should go to school, based upon the person who you've been in a relationship with for all of 17 seconds.
And also, maybe he should just be an electrical engineer because he fixed that goddamn sign.
He got that sign.
He worked on it all day, though. Come on. Slacker.
That's union. Yeah. That's a union wages in time.
So everybody's dancing with everybody now on the roof afterwards.
Yeah, they AJ and Corey, they swoon, they smooch. The gin blossoms let us know that they're in love and that this whole stupid teen romance subplot is now closed.
It's a good song, by the way, though.
Yeah. Then we the whole staff is now up on the roof. They're partying and having a great time, really giving us some great freeze frame kind of energy. And that's the movie.
Yeah, I mean, the rooftop dance party sold it because now everything's okay, guys.
It's all good.
Okay, I've got a question for you two. Since you both saw the movie back in the day, when you saw this movie back in the day, did you like it?
I
loved it.
Why?
Again, it's that feeling more than anything.
I was 14. That's my answer.
I think it's part of just that it portrayed a group of people that you wished you could be part of. It showed a workplace that, that'd be a cool place to work and cool things to do. And this would be, it kind of created an image of what adulthood could be in a utopian sense in my brain.
That's a smart way to put it, because also I was 14.
So it was,
and
cool
I had never worked.
It was
and
cool
I
to
thought
work
that
at a
would be
place
cool.
where an employee steals $9,000, and it'd be cool to work at a place where some guy
Well, you're
comes
young.
with a gun. And
But he was a cool guy.
Yeah, it's cool to live life without circumstance or without consequences, which is
Right.
essentially what Empire Records was.
Oh yeah, I mean that defines it very well. It was
Mhm.
a store without consequences. Nobody got fired, and the gunman got hired.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you can steal $9,000 and everything's fine.
I can't.
Everything's fine, Brian. Everything's fine.
Tell me where to go to do that.
Empire Records.
Are they hiring?
Maybe. If
But
they
they're
are,
open until midnight.
Yeah.
You can
Ooh,
still get
that's
there
gonna be-
tonight.
Can you stay up till midnight anymore?
If I had to,
I have a hard time
I mean,
with
if Liv Tyler was working there, I'd never mind. I'd stay up, way up.
Not talking about your pants. So let me ask you then.
Yeah.
If you could bust out your Rex Manning magic wand
Oh.
and say rock and roll, and then change one thing from this movie, what would it be?
I'd get rid of the suicide attempt scene completely and the whole funeral thing. It wasn't needed. They didn't treat it seriously.
Right.
Cut the funeral scene. It's stupid. Like, get rid of it.
Brian, what would you change?
The one thing I would change is I want more backstory in Phil. There were a lot of questions about people and personalities and behavior that had no rhyme or reason. And I'm a logical person. I want to know why somebody acts the way they do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just so chaotic and helter-skelter and scattered. It hurt my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So my magic wand would be, I need more info. I need more backstory. Why are they like this? Seth, whip out your wand, baby.
Well, I
pull it out.
For my improvement, I'm not going to try to fix anything that's already there because there's too much. I'm going to add something new on.
Ooh.
Is it classy panties?
No. I want a 30-second scene where Rex Manning, after leaving Empire Records, is walking down the street when he turns a corner and runs smack dab into Guar.
Oh,
that'd be nice.
Does it get eaten?
Rex is horrified. Guar's confused by Rex's hair. Rex turns and runs, only to be pursued by Odorous Arungus, Lymestra P. Hyman, Flatus Maximus, and Beefcake the Mighty. And chaos ensues. Violence, comeuppance,
blood,
messed up quaff. And then, if we could, what I'd really love, on top of that, during the whole rooftop party scene, while Burko and Gina are singing Sugar High, to have one cutaway of the gang from Guar hanging out, dancing side to side, arm in arm with Rex Manning. They've bonded.
That would be
Oh,
that would be
nice.
fun. That would add some.
But Rex has got to be all tattered and bloody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing, but I think it'd be fun.
Or maybe Rex Manning's not there, but they're just holding his head.
Oh yeah. Love to see maybe a after, of like Rex at a Guar show signing autographs. He's now part of the band.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be fun.
All that's left of him. I like it.
Yeah. Anyway, now that we've covered all that, you guys in the mood for a little bit of fun and games?
Ooh, I like fun and games.
I like fun.
All right.
Like that music.
Welcome to Grammarly Butchered Lyrics, the game where we take perfectly good 90s soundtrack songs and translate them into whatever tone-deaf robot Grammarly thinks is clear and professional. I've taken the lyrics of some of the songs in Empire Records.
Mm-hmm.
Ones that aren't just on the soundtrack, but are in the movie.
All right.
And had Grammarly help me rewrite them.
Oh, interesting.
I'll read the corporate approved versions of the lyric. And you two will have to figure out which song we're destroying.
All right.
Now, if you've ever wondered what Gin Blossoms would sound like rewritten as a tax memo, this is your moment.
Nice.
So as an example, if I recited this lyric, I never asked for this information. They had no right to disclose it. I initially found it amusing, but now the weight of what they've convinced me of has deeply affected me. What song would that be a reference to?
Oh, would that be Till I Hear It From You?
You would be correct.
Oh, wow. Very good. Very
the
good.
Gin
right.
Blossoms.
So that's how the game's going to be played.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to be terrible at this game.
Do I get a point for that one?
No, that was just the example. Right?
Damn it.
Sweet.
Round 1. Fight.
I've been lost in the chaos of humanity, but I've since been rediscovered. I'm floating and immersed in music.
Holy cow.
Sugar High?
No.
Read it one more time.
I've been lost in the chaos of humanity, but I've since been rediscovered. I'm floating and immersed in music.
Guar?
No. That's Plowed by Sponge.
Ah.
The original lyric, in a world of human wreckage, where I'm lost and I'm found and I can't touch the ground, I'm plowed into the sound.
In a world of human wreckage.
Sponge is cool.
Yeah.
So no points for this round.
Damn it. Why are
What
we
are
cheering for
cheering?
us?
Oh my God. They're cheering
They're
because
just
we
fans
suck.
of the game.
All right.
You're the
Round
worst.
2. Fight.
Your affection excites me, yet it doesn't settle my expenses. I require financial stability. Name the song.
One more time.
Your affection excites me, yet it doesn't settle my expenses. I require financial stability.
Oh, man. Okay.
Got a guess?
I do.
Is that Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits?
No.
Oh.
Justin.
The Money.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Which one is that by?
That's by the Flying Lizards. The original lyric, your love gives me such a thrill, but your love won't pay my bills. I want money.
I want money.
So Justin gets a point.
Hey, well deserved.
Now you can cheer for me. Thank you.
Round 3. Fight.
Your follow-up work's recognition was stolen and then reinterpreted using the latest innovations. I empathize with your issues. Name the song.
Can you do the whole thing one more time?
Your follow-up work's recognition was stolen and then reinterpreted using the latest innovations. I empathize with your issues.
Video Killed the Radio Star?
Yes! Brian gets a point.
Nice.
It's not going to be a shutout.
No.
Yeah.
Heck no. That's a win.
So the original lyric, they took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by machine on new technology. And now I understand the problems you can see. Oh, oh.
You want the first one?
Round 4. Fight.
It was probably early evening when I saw the inquisitive child's shadow lengthening as he confidently walked down the street in tennis shoes. It was probably early evening when I saw the inquisitive child's shadow lengthening as he confidently walked down the street in tennis shoes.
Counting Blue Cars?
It's Counting Blue Cars.
All right.
That was the one I was going to say, too.
I was between that and maybe it was Sadama Go-Go.
Sadama Go-Go. Now, must have been mid-afternoon. I could tell by how far the child's shadow stretched out. And he walked with a purpose in his sneakers down the street. He had many questions, like children often do.
Yeah.
And Brian leads 2-1.
Oh, I never would have suspected this.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Round 5. Fight.
If you're craving hemoglobin, it's yours. The streets will be soaked and the gutters filled.
Oh, that's that AC/DC song.
If you want blood?
You got it.
All right.
All right. Oh, man, you both kind of.
Give us each a point there.
All right, fair enough. Both you get a point.
All right.
Everyone's a winner on this impossible game show.
An enamored young street musician performs an original composition, captivating passersby. Emerging from the shadows, he utters something along the lines of, "You and I, dear, what do you think?"
Oh, that's the Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, it is.
Oh, good one, good one.
Hell yeah. Them dire straits.
Final round.
Uh-oh.
Fight.
This is it, bro.
It's all tied up, 3 points apiece.
Oh, dang.
Final round. Like a song from many years ago, a very unique woman wants to come into my house. Like a song from many years ago, a very unique woman wants to come into my house.
I can't put 2 and 2 together on this one.
Say it one more time.
Like a song from many years ago, a very unique woman wants to come into my house.
A Girl Like You.
By Edwin Collins, that's right.
Nice.
Fatality.
I've never seen a girl like you before.
I've never known a girl like you before, and now just like in a song from days of yore, here you come knocking on my door, and I've never met a girl like you before.
Nice. Hey, congratulations,
And
Justin.
with
That was
yeah,
hard.
Justin,
That was
that's
difficult.
the
You did good.
win.
That was a tough one.
That was tough.
Heck
And
yeah.
that concludes Grammarly Butchered Lyrics, the only game where the songs that shaped our youth get rewritten like passive-aggressive corporate emails. Big thanks to our contestants for deciphering emotional poetry hidden behind sterile grammar edits. You both get a gold star and a copy of Rex Manning's newest single, heavily edited for clarity and conciseness.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And our studio audience is very happy too.
Yeah. That's your first legit win.
I got one the last time.
I said legit.
He's
still
porno names I can come up with. Come on, Probed in the Backyard.
Yeah, that's
that was a good one.
Well, now that we're through with that silliness,
I've seen that one twice.
What do you guys say we pick some poison?
Ooh,
Yep, let's
I
do
like
it.
Poison picking.
Everything else.
All right, let's kick things off with movies from 1995.
All right.
Would you rather watch Empire Records or Clueless?
Ooh.
I'm gonna stick with Empire Records.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with
Was
Empire
not a fan of
Records.
Clueless.
Yeah, Empire
I'm
Records.
with you.
All right.
Empire Records or Mallrats?
Mallrats. Yeah.
Mallrats.
He's on the escalator again.
It's a fucking sailboat.
I hope his shoe gets caught and a bloodbath ensues.
Would you rather watch Empire Records or Kids?
Ooh. So I've only seen Kids once. And it was pretty messed up.
Well, it was messed up by the standards of when I watched it.
Oh.
I would watch it again to see if it's still as messed up as I remember it being.
That's smart. Yeah. Let me go Kids.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
with
go with Kids for that reason too.
I could see that again and maybe it would be different.
Would you rather watch Empire Records or Angus?
Oh, I'm going Angus.
Yeah, Angus.
Only because there's a Green Day song in it, and it was pretty badass.
It's a good song, but I want to go Empire Records.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
For personal reasons. I have issues against Angus. All right. Let's go talk about some other day in the life movies.
Okay.
Would you rather watch Empire Records or Breakfast Club?
We brought this up earlier.
We
I'm gonna
did.
go Empire Records.
I think I will too, but because
at least Empire Records has Liv Tyler in underwear.
Yeah.
They're not great underwear.
I've
but
watched
I get
them
it.
both within a 1 week span, and I think I will lean towards Empire Records.
Yeah.
Just because the soundtrack, if nothing else, is better.
It's like the updated version
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
And Liv Tyler.
And Liv Tyler in panties.
Would you rather watch Empire Records or Dazed and Confused?
I'm gonna go
Dazed and Confused.
I'm with you.
All
I have,
right.
I have not seen it in a very, very long time.
I haven't either.
So watching it might change my opinion, but I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that instead.
How about Empire Records or Before Sunrise?
I've not seen that.
I've not either, and honestly, I don't know that I want to. It looks pretentious.
I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna watch it.
It's Ethan Hawke and some girl on a train fall in love and go on a trip and blah blah blah. blah
Empire Records.
Empire Records.
I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah,
because I've not seen it.
All right.
Maybe,
all right.
maybe
Huh? All
there's
right.
something there. I don't know.
All right.
You like to torture yourself, don't you?
I do, I guess.
This is a very strong contrast. Empire Records or Friday?
Oh, Friday.
Oh, fuck yeah, Friday.
The best Halloween costume I saw this year was somebody dressed up as Debo. And he was riding a bike.
I've never actually seen Friday, but I would.
No?
I've not. I've just.
Oh,
not,
Friday's
I've
good.
Not, but I would over Empire Records again.
I will say I remember it being good. I will say that. It could be
I'm with
completely
you.
different now.
I'm with you.
But
No,
I
it is-
remember
it
it
is
being
the
good.
exact opposite of Empire Records because I don't know if there are any white people in it.
They took the diversity the other way.
Absolutely. Good for them.
All right, and last in this category, Empire Records or Superbad?
You know my penchant for Superbad.
Same, Superbad.
Yeah, super bad.
Oh, even Brian's
Even
going
I'm
along
gonna
with
go
Superbad.
Superbad.
Wow.
Man, that says
Yeah.
something because he
Okay.
does not like Superbad.
No, I don't.
You did not like this movie that much.
We'll get to it.
All right. Next, let's talk about other dysfunctional workplaces.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather watch Empire Records or Clerks?
I'm gonna watch Clerks. Yeah.
I'm afraid Clerks is not going to be near as good as I think I remember it being, but I'm still going to go Clerks.
I have no doubt it will be nowhere near as good as I remember it being, but I'm going to take that risk and say Clerks.
Yeah, I'm
But
right
see,
there with you.
I'm kind of hopeful because I thought this was gonna be god awful,
Mm-hmm.
and I was scared to watch this movie, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
It wasn't quite as god awful as you thought.
Right, exactly.
All right.
It's worse than I thought it was going to be. But, hey, teach their own. Empire Records or High Fidelity?
I have not seen High Fidelity.
How have you not seen High Fidelity?
It's been around, and I know it's been around. It's John Cusack,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and Jack Black.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I know about it.
Tim Robbins.
I've never watched it,
Oh, it's
so I'd give that a go.
You should.
Yeah, you
It's
should.
a
It's
good
a decent
movie.
flick. Yeah. I'm
Is
going
it a
High
good
Fidelity.
movie, or is it a good movie from what you remember?
Okay, I don't know how to answer that question. Yes. Yes.
Yes to both.
Would you rather watch High Fidelity or Adventureland?
I don't know that
High
I've seen
Fidelity in
Adventureland.
Adventureland? Or
I'm sorry. Would you rather watch Empire Records or Adventureland?
I don't know what Adventureland is.
It's about a theme park, working in a theme park.
I'm going Adventureland.
I'll go that way because I've never seen it.
It's a Jesse Eisenberg. I think Bill Hader's in it.
No.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
It's good. It's
I'll give
fun.
it a go.
Okay. I enjoy it. I'll watch it too. How about Empire Records or Office Space?
Oh, I'm going Office Space.
Office Space.
Same. And last...
You took my stapler.
Did you know they did not make a red swing line stapler before that movie?
Right. They made it after the movie. Yeah.
Empire Records or Airheads?
Oh my God, Adam Sandler Airheads.
I'm going
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah,
and,
had a great cast, but a stupid-ass movie.
Oh, it's a very stupid movie.
I'm going Empire Records.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go Airheads.
Yeah?
It's been so long since I've seen it. I just watched this one. I'm going to go Airheads. Okay. I'm gonna see if it holds up too. I already know what this one is.
Yeah.
Well, that's that. And now that we've picked our poison, what do you guys say we pick our winner of the Boddicker Award?
Clarence Boddicker, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Fuck you.
Guns, 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 it's time to choose. Who stole the seat and lit the fuse? Bad, bold, or just deranged? The Boddicker Award brings the pain. Can you fly, Bobby? Not quite, but our winner, pure dynamite.
Well, if you're new to the show, each episode we choose one worthy recipient to receive this prestigious recognition in honor of one of our favorite cinematic characters, one Clarence Boddicker from RoboCop. It's not an award for the best actor or whoever may have been on the screen the most, but the character who we think brought the most to the movie. Justin, who is your choice for this episode's Boddicker Award?
All right, so I nominate Eddie for the Boddicker Award.
A character we barely talked about in this episode.
Eddie.
For sure.
A guy that worked at the pizza place and the music store and brought the magic brownies.
He was hardworking. He was subtly funny, surprisingly insightful, and genuinely sincere. Easily the most grounded character in the movie. No dramatics, no nonsense, just Eddie.
Interesting take. Brian, who you got?
There are so many people in this movie. So many.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of terrible ones. And I almost feel like with this Boddicker, I'm not trying to choose the best. I'm trying to choose the least worst. And that person to me was Joe. I thought he grounded the movie with some quiet authority. He was kind of like the emotional anchor in the middle of all the teen chaos and drama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Joe.
I was torn on that too.
Yeah.
I almost went Joe.
Well, I knew it was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the other one of you.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a battle royale here.
So, and I thought about Joe,
mm-hmm.
but I couldn't get really past his relationship with Lucas. There was issues there that tainted his candidacy for me. But there was one character who was consistent. One character who I gotta say was true to himself from beginning to end.
He had great hair.
Mark. Mark.
I thought you were going to go Rex Manning.
No. Mark. I loved his unhinged enthusiasm. He was an agent of chaos, a destroyer of logic, and honestly, for a movie that really was all about vibe, he was the patron saint of vibing. And for that, I appreciate him. And so he gets my nomination as our Boddicker Award.
So this is going to be a really easy one. I'm the swing vote because I fucking hated Mark. So I'm going with Joe, and I'm siding with you. Joe wins by proxy.
All right. Fair enough.
All right.
Unless you were going to side with Mark.
I was going to agree with you that Mark was really, really annoying.
I fucking hated him so much. Cut him out
hey,
completely.
do your quote.
Which one?
About joining the band.
Hey, Mark. You want to join our band?
Yes.
And with that, Joe has been named the winner of this episode's Boddicker Award.
I hated Mark so much, he's in my final thoughts.
Bitches leave.
All right. Well, now that we've picked our Boddicker, we got another bit of business we got to talk about. We've got another beer that we've opened up.
We do.
Number 3 for the night, and this is mine. This is from our friends over at Heavy Riff Brewing.
Heavy Riff.
Disco Apocalypse. Because again, they work at a music store, and so they're going to have all kinds of music.
Including disco.
Yeah,
I see the connection.
More than likely.
It's an IPA. And I'm going to give Heavy Riff the benefit of the doubt here. And think that maybe we got a bum 4-pack.
So this even is, like reading the can, it's a hazy IPA.
I ain't getting that.
Nope.
The moment we open these cans, they practically foamed over. And we've had them open now for a while. And I get almost as much punch from the carbonation as I do from the hops.
And man, like we've been there, like being beer brewers, and we've had overcarbonated beers.
Mhm.
It's so upsetting.
Or maybe it was delivered by like horse and buggy. Maybe. And it got just over jostled.
Yeah. Next time I'm in Heavy Riff, though, if they have this, I'll try it on tap, and maybe it'll be a better experience. But this I'm not loving this, and I don't think I'm going to finish this.
You know what? That sounds like a field trip.
Yep.
We need to go.
Agreed.
Field research.
Yep.
I can't help but burp every time I take a sip.
I know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. So, I think we've got an easy choice tonight. What's your favorite beer?
Oh!
I'll give you some extra brownie points.
The brownie points. That's my beer.
Brownie points. Yeah, that was by far the best beer of the night.
You're having a great night tonight.
I brought the best beer.
Best beer. You won the game.
Yeah.
Look at you go, man.
I'm gonna sleep good
Help
tonight.
pick the Boddicker.
Yeah. Buy a lottery ticket.
What a day.
I should buy a lottery ticket. We're all gonna be swimming.
Now that we've covered that, though, what do you guys say we do some final thoughts?
Let's final thought it.
Let's do it.
Who wants to kick it off?
You want me to go?
Go ahead.
Do it. Empire Records is a chaotic, heart on its sleeve love letter to the golden era of the 90s. It's a movie where one day can feel like a lifetime. You know, the plot skips around like a portable CD player on a dirt road. 1 minute you're saving the store, the next you're watching a rooftop concert that somehow solves everything. All characters felt like walking 90s stereotypes. Angsty teens, rebel without a cause, manic chaos, and no subtlety. The pacing's exhausting. The movie tries to cram too much epic day in the life energy into 90 minutes. I don't regret watching it. I'm glad I did, but I won't watch it again. I'm going to give this a 7 beer rating.
7 beers.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 beers.
All right,
7
Justin,
beers.
what do you think?
All right. So this was a scary one for me to rewatch because I loved this movie as a teenager. So going back felt risky. Like I was about to ruin a perfectly good nostalgic memory. It wasn't as bad as I was anticipating, but that doesn't mean it was good either. It feels like the movie wanted every character to be the deepest, most complex soul in the universe. And instead, they all turned into exaggerated stereotypes. There's also so much stuff that could have been cut without hurting the story at all. The fake funeral?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yep.
Warren the Chaos Gremlin? Double why? The Music Town subplot that never feels like a real threat. The fourth wall breaks. Triple why? And honestly, am I allowed to say, maybe cut Mark entirely? Or is that too spicy, Seth?
Hurts.
But it's not all doom and gloom. There are genuinely fun moments. Lucas and Joe absolutely carry the movie when they're on screen together. Every scene between them works. Lucas has some killer one-liners. The lighting and shot choices still look great. The soundtrack brings back great memories. And when the script decides to calm down for 5 minutes, some of it is actually pretty solid. So I changed things up this time, and instead of starting at least 4 beers deep, like I've been doing lately, I cracked one as the movie started and just rode that one beer wave. And honestly, one beer is nowhere near enough to smooth out the rough edges of this film. To hit peak enjoyment, I'm gonna need a 6-pack.
You know, I agreed with just about everything you said there.
Mm-hmm.
I think this movie could have been a really good short.
It would be a great 30-minute film.
Uh-huh. All right, Seth, lower the boom. What do you got?
Well, all in all, I gotta say, Empire Records is still a pretty fun movie. And if you were the right age in the mid-90s, this movie wasn't just a vibe. It was damn near personality trait. But watching it now, with 30 more years of life under my belt, man, this thing is all over the place. It tries to do a lot of things with a lot of characters, and the simple fact of the matter is, it doesn't really do any of those things very well. And it hurts my soul to say this. But for me, Empire Records is best enjoyed after 9 beers.
Oh, damn.
It does not hold up. And looking at it now, I'm not sure it ever actually did. There are holes upon holes, jumps and character shifts that defy any and all logic. Hard-hitting themes like addiction, depression, and self-esteem get played off as setups for punchlines. And the film, despite all of its glorious 90s glitteriness, is a hot fucking mess. But I can get past that with a solid 9 beer buzz.
Okay. I don't know if it's a buzz for me at 9.
Yeah, I don't know. But I got to get past I got to get past the point of comfortably numb into just numb.
Yeah, okay.
To get my brain to switch off enough.
Yeah.
Because now that I see it, I will never be able to unsee.
Oh,
sure. Drink enough to get the vibe and nothing else.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Mm-hmm.
So, all averaged, that gives Empire Records a beer score of 7.33.
Oh, where's that rank? Where are we at?
That is 2/3 of a beer behind Orgasmo. But still, 3 1/3 beers better than Dirty Dancing.
Oh,
I think that's an appropriate spot.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Now that we've done all that, let's take a moment.
Okay.
And let's just pretend that a sequel needs to be made for Empire Records.
Does it need to be made?
Well, it's gonna be made. And they've called us up and said, hey, regular guys, we've got a movie. Let's call it Empire Records. And we need you guys to put together a synopsis for us.
I think that's so suiting for the name.
Yeah?
Empire.
All
right.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't even come up with a good name for the sequel, so it's Empire.
Justin, you've been the big winner tonight, so you get to kick things off. Let's you rattle off the beginnings of this brainstorm.
All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. So I put some thought into this.
Okay.
So
I put 0 thought into this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say we're like 30 plus years later. Okay.
Uh-huh.
From the original.
Yeah, we are.
The old Empire Records building is now a struggling community theater on the verge of being turned into condos.
Ooh.
They decide to save their theater the same way by putting on a rock musical about the legendary employees of 1995. Just when things seem impossible, the OG Empire Record crew shows up to help, and together they save the Empire.
Okay.
All over again.
My idea was kind of similar of doing the sequel today.
Yeah.
but all the original characters and actors are playing themselves.
They're still there.
They're still there. Now, maybe they went to art school.
Yeah.
Maybe they went to Harvard. Whatever.
So
but they found their way back to this little town.
So Empire Records is still alive and kicking.
I like your community theater deal.
But on the brink.
But on the brink. And they're all back from their adult working lives. And they work at this community theater now.
Yeah, but I want to see some juxtaposition. Like, I want to see, let's say, Burko, the guy who is Coyote Shivers, who was in the band playing on, Sugar High. He's now an investment banker. Mark is now a gynecologist. Eddie, the guy working at the pizza place, he is now a divorce attorney.
Is Warren a U.S. Marshal?
Ooh, I like that. I like where your head's at. Gina, is let's see, what could Gina be doing?
She's a legal prostitute.
No, she's a retired porn star
in Nevada.
I mean, I was going to think of something on that, but yeah, sure, why not?
Straight from the ranch. She aged out of the ranch.
She just has OnlyFans page now.
She sells pictures of her feet.
Deborah runs a daycare.
Oh, wow.
Very, very colorful rainbows and flowers.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
Lucas
is a blackjack dealer in
Atlantic City. I like that. AJ died of syphilis.
Yeah.
I like that one, too.
Yeah, I'm fine with
That's
that.
a good one. He's dead.
Yeah.
So they hold another funeral.
Maybe that's why they reunite. Maybe
in
it's
the back room.
It's AJ's funeral from syphilis.
And they all talk about themselves.
Yeah. They all go to see Rex Manning and Guar in concert. The end.
What a lineup.
Rex Manning and Guar come back to do a concert to save the theater.
There you go.
Yeah, save the Empire all over again.
Hey, Delaware. You want to join our band?
Let me introduce you to Rex Manning.
Oh, Rexy, you're so sexy.
Well, I think we've devolved.
Yeah, we definitely have.
I think that would have been a better movie than what we saw.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
And that is going to do it for this episode of the Regular Guy Movie Show. We survived Rex Manning Day. We questioned every financial decision Lucas has ever made. And we learned that nostalgia can be a hell of a drug, especially when you chase it with 9 beers. If you enjoyed hanging out with us, make sure to follow, subscribe, leave a review, or just scream, "Damn the man, save the empire," into the nearest crowd, and hopefully it'll reach somebody who listens to podcasts. If you want to keep the conversation going, hit us up on the socials. Tell us what you thought about Empire Records. Did it hold up for you? Did it ever hold up? And who is your personal Boddicker winner? We genuinely, not so much, but we're kind of curious. Mostly so we could just argue with you about it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for drinking along with us. And until next time, be kind, rewind.
The Regular Guy Movie Show, talking flicks. Here we go!
I mean, I won't lie. When I was a kid, when a teenager seeing this movie, I had work at a record store on my bucket list of things to do in my young years. I mean, it looked like a cool ass job.
Yeah, did you ever get to?
No.
Oh. You never got stuck behind the counter at Sam Goody?
No,
Street Side Records,
right?
I did apply and interview for a job at Slackers once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that counts.
But didn't get the gig.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Love the store, but every single person who worked there was a weirdo.
That's what I'm saying.
I wanted to work there.
Right, that's probably why you got denied. You're not a weirdo enough.
I'm not weird enough. God.
Yeah.
The only reason that you
One
get
of the
the
only
job,
times I've ever been told that.
you got to have a friend that works there.
Yeah.
You're not getting that.
You got to have the in.
I mean, everybody. No, never mind. I'm not going to say. I don't know. Everybody who works there seems like they live in their mom's basement.
100%.
All right, our new sponsor, Slackers. Welcome to the show.
I thought you were going to say our new sponsor is Mom's Basement.
Mom's Basement.
Mom's Basement.
Mom, make me a meatloaf.
Turning out weirdos for the last 50 years.